Hello, wherever and whenever you are. Excuse those two. And welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back to the Feywild. Welcome back to the Domain of Delights, Prismia, shattered and divided up between some hags. And welcome back to hither, the domain of Bavlorna, the hag of the here and now in the Hourglass Coven, and she who rather likes to dabble in some interesting taxidermy. And our brave adventurers crept into her cottage, as you can see in the middle of the map there, the delightful Witchlight maps that we have. And as they prowled through and did battle against a gelatinous cylinder, not a cube, a cylinder. This one, maintaining its form, was actually a gelatinous, not a plasmoid in disguise. Pull back to those who know. And then they were beset upon by Bavlorna and her lawnlings, frightful little fey creatures darting here and there, toad-like eyes bulging, elongated fingers testing and trying to see what was trespassing in her cottage. And as our polymorphed adventurers tried to talk their way out of the situation, it went somewhat south, somewhat quickly, and battle ensued. They very cleverly used Bavlorna's malevolence and hatred of her own coven sisters and the others, the other factors that they were able to pull in and tease her with, and make her dash out of the window on her animated lily pad to see just what is going on in her realm. But even with Bavlorna gone, the lawnlings proved too fast, too furious. Sorry. and were very, very deadly for the little C1 blighters that they are, and repeatedly knocked our adventurers down. Repeatedly knocked them down. Good berries were flowing like water, and they were trying to keep everyone up. And in the fight, Daisha actually did get one good hit in, and it was one hit with the Lonely. It just completely died in one shot, but there was too many of them. They were too fast. The blows were coming in unstoppable, and our party were knocked unconscious and dragged into the neighboring room. A room bedecked with macabre constructions from Bavlorna's taxidermy habit. A table strewn with dirty, ill-cleaned blades and utensils. And there they find themselves, bound, gagged, and awaiting the delight of the hag on her return. So,
right into a scene from Saw. Thank you.
Welcome in, everybody. It's a pleasure to have our lovely players here. Scarlett's feeling a little under the weather, so sending lots of healing vibes in that direction. Healing potions, and I don't know if healing word will shout that far. But as we are jumping in here, a massive hello to you over there in chat as well. Thank you for joining us already. Dragonet Rest, Baron Dragonborn, welcome in. And Pat Draws as well, welcome, good to see you. And those of you looking around there as well, it's a pleasure to have you here. And of course those in the VOD squad catching up with our adventures wherever, whenever you can. Thank you so much. Now, before we jump into this, let me say some proper thank yous, because I forgot yesterday. I should do that. First and foremost, the fabulous, wonderful CZRPG has started a giveaway for us. You can get some fabulous encounters and beautiful designed things for your Feywild adventures if you type !enter in chat and are here at the end. Then we can hopefully hook you up with a fabulous prize. And of course, over on the far side there, you see the spectacular Nathrax 3D Minis logo. Let me just get CZRPG's details here in chat. Check them out there. They have a fantastic Patreon going over there. And, of course, the wonderful folks over at Nathrak are giving all of you, not just a giveaway winner, the promotion code QuestJunkiesUK to use on their store. 15% off anything over $10. Beautiful 3D printed minis, even more beautifully painted if you so wish. And please go and give them a peruse and let them know you came from us with that promotion code. Now, that said, Let us also shout out the wonderful folks at Sirenscape for their original content, the wonderful music and sound effects that you can have in your games too, piped across the world to wherever you and your players or your audience are. And you can try them for free at Sirenscape.com, 30-day free trial over there. Now, let me also say a heartfelt thank you to both my players and all of you viewers and everyone who's with us on the channel. A whopping 1,400 of you wonderful people these days. And that is because as of today and going into tomorrow, we have reached our 2-year anniversary here on Twitch, and it has been an absolute pleasure. Daisha and Emin, Stephanie and Colby were in that first ever session as well, thank you. All that long time ago. It was well, I call it a session, it was more of a sound check.
Yeah.
It's well worth watching on the VODs for all of you out there. If you haven't seen it, yeah, they're like playing in front of their couches, and there's like Coke cans, and it's a real peek behind the curtain.
Indeed. Indeed.
It's a hot mess.
Well, I mean, let's be fair, we were recording it so that the players had the VOD to look back on for their notes, not for anything else.
True.
A certain dreaded GM came and changed that not long after. Right, okay, so, yes, we are, as I said, celebrating that nice anniversary at the moment. So, we have some fun things going on. We have these wonderful people playing some Wild Beyond the Witchlights, and we are looking forward to getting into today's session. But also, we have the fantastic guests joining us for some very interesting games coming up over the weekend at 7 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, 8 p.m. in Japan. Here, you can enjoy another session of our trademark one-shot roulette style of play. The fantastic, entirely 100% randomly generated game. The characters are 100% randomly generated. Thank you for those joining us on Monday to help do that. And the location and plot points of the adventure are randomly rolled for at the start of the session, and we jump right in. Nobody has any idea where we're going, what we're doing, and it's always fantastic. And who just might be joining us, you could say? Well, boop. We will be joined by the fantastic Reed, aka Warrior Streak from the Games Tavern, the fabulous Josh the Pirate from Corsair's Cove, Patch from QuestJunkiesUK, and our very own Swag, you would recognise from those character generation streams. They will be jumping into the randomised chaos that is one-shot roulette. Please do jump on in there as well and see just what lies in store for their crazy characters. A fabulous quartet of individuals here. Then that'll bring us around to 9 p.m. on Friday, 10 a.m. over here in Japan on Saturday for a new game, a new style of play that we are calling Rift Raiders. Some wizards over on the coast have been dabbling in the multiverse recently. The crystal spheres are shattered, the phlogiston burned away and seeping into the astral sea. It has led to certain nexus gates forming where different parts of the multiverse bleed into each other, crossing over between the realms at certain focal points. 2 parties of adventurers with 2 DMs on 2 separate Twitch channels will be running and adventuring through the same dungeon simultaneously to see who can reach the goal first. And that nexus point is where the 2 dungeons meet. And the faster team will raid into the other channel to claim their place as the reigning Rift Raiders. And I will be joined here on QuestJunkiesUK by dreaded DM Charlie, thank you sir, and our friend the Maharishi, who you might have seen in a Humblewood one-shot a while ago, and of course everyone's favourite murder chicken, Sabrina from Realm of the Frost Maiden, Professor Mame from Luskan University herself. And then the other channel, the fabulous GM Workshop, is helping us with this experimental party that we are having here. And the fabulous Rakam over at GM Workshop will be playing with Mother of Bunnies, partner of Corsair's Cove, Shez from Barovia and Beyond, who you know and love, Petiona from the GM Workshop community, and again, our fabulous Swag there. Now, one last thing to say there before we jump into today's session. You can see over on the far side there, the fabulous, wonderful people at both Phoenix Dice and CZRPG are sponsoring those streams and bringing presents for you. It's our birthday, but the presents are for you. And you can have your chance to win 2 fantastic things in each of those streams. The Phoenix Dice folks have brought together a fabulous set, a dice scroll, which is their version of the dice boxes, a beautiful scroll which unrolls into a rolling mat with 2, yes that's right, 2, because it's the 2nd anniversary, it's 2 sets of dice. I'm not sure if I can hold them to that, like 8 years from now, will they give away 10 sets of dice on our 10th anniversary? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. 2 sets of dice in a dice scroll of your choosing from Phoenix Dice over there, and the fabulous CZRPG giving away a huge bundle of all of their encounters and adventures that you can take away and play with in your games. So, do not miss your chance to win those fabulous things on the One Shot Roulette and Riff Raiders games. Now, let me bring us back and see these beautiful people. There they are. Hello. Right. So, that is all the things that are going on this weekend. Oh, and we'll be wrapping things off with Candlekeep Mysteries. 9 a.m. Saturday in the eastern side of things. And, well, not, sorry, the eastern side of the States. The eastern side of the world, if you subscribe to that flat model and not the spherical actual nature of the planet. Over here in Japan, it'll be at 10 p.m. Okay, so I'm hot. Sorry, it's getting into the rainy season here in Japan, so it's getting humid. Yuck.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Yuck.
I do not miss that.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's just as humid here.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, no.
it's no, we don't, because it's gross here.
It's
nice.
Pretty nasty, pretty nasty. Right, but anyway, that is everything that is going on here. As you can see below me, we have a little thing here. Goblin Tuesday, thank you for the follow. By the way, if you do give us a follow, folks, do look out for your Twitch whispers in the near future, because we will give you an invitation to our followers' Discord. It's a nice place to come and hang out, to get all the news and share what's going on with you as well. Over here, below me, you can see, the beautiful CCRPG, also these lovely butterflies over here, but also a little tag. A subscription, or a gift of a subscription, will create a spin of the wheel of shenanigans. There are wild magic surges, there are advantages, disadvantages, the only way you can get more than one these days on the channel, and there are increases and decreases in size category and all sorts of things that can just cause a little bit of chaos and fun in our sessions, if you would like to see. Oh, Phantom, yes, of course. Of course. Well, actually, sorry, the Wheel of Shenanigans will be in the one-shot roulette in the Rift Raiders, because it has to be fair between the channels. It's just going to be wild magic surges. So, please do consider causing some chaos if you're so inclined. Right, okay, my friends, that is everything, I believe. Let us jump into today's session of Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Hello everybody, welcome back. Chaos and more chaos. Yes, indeed. Okay, that lovely intro was from said patch of QuestJunkiesUK. Boom, there is the link over there to give them a follow. They are kicking off their D&D campaigns again soon. Next month there is the first campaign, starting with a whole new cast in Patch's homebrew world of Rodania. And then later on in the fall, see how I did that for you Americans? We will be returning to Rodania ourselves. I will be a player once again with some very, very other special guests, which I shall keep secret because I'm not sure if they've been announced. But trust me, it is a fantastic party of adventurers, and we're very excited to get into that. That'll be every other Saturday, which is going to be on the off weeks of Candlekeep Mysteries. Right. Now, Tasha, Willie, Emin.
Yes.
Thank you, Fritters. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Let us bring you over to Bavlorna's cottage. To a little nook, if you will. Scarlet, get well. Rest up. I've heard that typing's very bad for a head cold. Take easy go. Take easy go. Also, I like the haircut, Emin. There's a stream of consciousness there. Popping in just to wish you all good luck. I like the haircut, Emma. I'm dizzy. Have fun, guys. Take care, you. Take care. Okay. Where are you? There you are. I love the detail on these maps. Wizards is a bit hit and miss. Like, sometimes they have these incredibly detailed maps and everything in the box text is there, right there in the picture. Sometimes it's just walls. Okay, so there we go, folks. Our 4 adventurers, bound and gagged. 2 of the Lawnlings, although badly damaged, still alive, and bug-eyed, staring at you from the far wall, licking the occasional eyeball. Hey, Papa. And playing with little motes of dust and pausing occasionally to snap a blue bottle out of the air as it comes mistakenly buzzing through the window. What would you like to do? Now, bear in mind, we get to revisit this wonderful thing. Scarlet missed this last time as well. I think I might be spotting a pattern here. You cannot talk. You are gagged.
Right?
Yeah.
Go on, you did so well last time.
Well, we're also tied up, so it's not even like we can.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh boy.
Okay, so we come to, and what? Give us the layout of the room again, John. I'm sorry.
Just as you see there, I'll give you the official description.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
On my
No
character crying.
problem. Yeah. I was like, what can I do? What can I do?
Yeah, cry.
Understandable. Where are we? Taxidermy workshop.
Yes, I want to know what all the widgets are. What are the things?
Mm-hmm.
What are these squids on a mantle over here?
Okay, here we go. A horse's head leers at you with glassy eyes, its lips drawn back from painted yellow teeth. The head is affixed to a large 8-limbed armature made of wicker and wire, situated so that it faces the doorway where you had entered. Near it is a wooden crate. Flies buzz about this disordered room, landing occasionally on animal carcasses that lie strewn in small piles. On a low table rests an assortment of tools, saws, knives, scrapers, a hand-cranked drill, sewing thread, and needles. Around several taxidermic subjects in various stages of completion. A shelf that looks on the verge of collapse leans against the wall between 2 windows behind you and bears the weight of dozens of stuffed horrors, each one an artless combination of 2 or more animals. What's to do?
How do we get free?
We're tied in a chair or on a table?
You are tied. You're just on the floor.
Okay.
Okay.
How tied are my hands?
Behind your back. Rope. Rope or animal guts, dried animal guts. I'm
Right.
sure.
And
Are they tied in a you can't do somatic spell components way?
It would require a sleight of hand. But anything with a verbal component is out.
Right.
I mean, that's me.
Okay.
Everything all my magic is verbal. So
Every single spell? Oh no.
every single one.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's give it a shot. Okay. I want to try to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
It only requires somatic component. So I'm gonna make a sleight of hand roll.
Please do. As a rogue, should be quite good. You have an inspiration crystal. And Baron Dragonborn over there has said that they have plenty of crystals on standby, awaiting anyone that would need them.
I rolled a 17.
Okay,
Good job, man.
that is a good job. Tell me what you conjure.
Okay. So Minor Illusion allows me to create illusory sound. And it can be someone else's voice.
Okay.
So, having heard it myself,
Yep.
I'm going to create an illusion of Bavlorna from the other room. Let's see.
Now, because I'm a very generous GM here, from the other room would be very quickly checkable. They'll walk through the door, she won't be there.
Okay,
And you know how fast they are.
true.
They would be there and back within 6 seconds.
Okay. I'm going to try this first.
Yes.
Instead of Bavlorna's voice,
Okay.
I'm going to create an illusory sound from, like, the ceiling,
Mhm.
since there is, like, an upstairs to the cottage, of, like, stomping feet.
Okay.
Because I know that there is a guest upstairs. So, like, heavy stomping feet.
Okay. So, the rest of you, after Ammon shifts as if uncomfortable in his bindings, you hear a dunk, 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 as if someone is displeased and angrily stomping across the floors above. The two Lornings look at each other. And one of them flits at the door in a flurry of movements.
Alright. It is a cantrip, so I'm going to try to do it again.
Okay.
I'm going to make another sleight of hand roll. I'm going to use my advantage on that, or my crystal. Much better. 19.
Nice.
19. Okay, what is the second one?
The second sound is going to be from outside the building.
Okay. Sorry. Excuse me. I need to do this.
Musical.
No, I just need to drop in the links of our beautiful artists. Sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry, everyone. Evan Blair Art, the fabulous artist who created these beautiful character portraits, and our own Scarlet did the beautiful boundaries and borders there. Sorry, Evan. Okay, so what was the second one, sorry?
Okay, second one, I want, since Bavlorna's going to be flying back,
Yes.
I want it to come from outside the building, but not directly outside the window.
Okay.
And I want her voice to say something to the effect of, "That's enough of that. Let them go. Cut them free."
What is your...
Willie Bound will give a thumbs up, adding the help action to whatever roll Emin has to make.
that will not, I'm afraid, be enough to give a help
Damn it!
action. Emin, what is your spellcasting ability?
My spellcasting ability.
And Baron Dragon, thank you for the inspiration crystal refill. And you're going for the hydrate?
Is that
It was a pleasure.
spell attack or modifier?
Just which of your skills is the spellcasting one? Is it charisma or is it wisdom or is it
I think it's intelligence. Yeah.
Intelligence? Okay.
Yeah.
I would like you to make an intelligence persuasion check.
Oh. Okay.
So that means you use your intelligence modifier, and you can add your proficiency bonus if you are proficient in persuasion.
And I am.
Oh, and disadvantage to me, Baron. Surely you have better things to do with your dream pies, Baron. Surely, the poor adventurers.
No, he doesn't. Back off
Nothing
the
better.
Baron's fine.
Thank you, mate. It's okay. Always a pleasure.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is +3 + 22.
22. Okay, very convincing use of your magical skills.
Nice.
Okay, and the Lorn Link looks confused, and then kind of like shrugs and just like comes like and just comes over like that, pulls a very nasty, rusty, jagged knife off the table, and just like comes behind you. I shall now roll a sleight of hand to see if I don't cut to you by mistake with my disadvantage. No, I won't. So how could I turn this around? No, the Lorning cuts you free, and Daisha, like very nervously around Daisha, because Daisha was the only one that killed one of them before, and cuts you all free, and then goes back to you, and Willie, this is the one that dragged you in here, just kind of gives you a pat on the ankle, and then
Willie will nod his thanks and very slowly remove his gag and just kind of draw up and sit on his with his knees drawn up and his arms on his knees, and he won't make any movement until everybody else is freed.
Okay, Dick. Everyone is cut free, and the thing flits off and disappears.
It disappears. Okay.
Oh, great. Sure, that'll be fine. Where are we all at on our character sheets? We're all at 1 HP, or?
Yeah. No, yeah,
Okay.
Nothing's happened.
I just needed to. I didn't know I hadn't done anything, so I was still in death saves according to my thing. So I wanted to.
Oh, you went up to unconscious. And then we've rejoined here today as everyone had come back to consciousness. So a number of
Right,
hours later.
So that
Okay.
didn't count as a short rest?
No,
You know what?
we should.
You know what? Everyone roll me a d4.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Okay. Gracious.
I got a
That
4.
is a 3 from Willie Grimm.
A 3.
Yes.
2.
2.
And a
Damon?
4 from me.
And a 4. Okay. Daisha and Willie wake up early and may take a short rest. Emin does not.
Yar!
Hey. It's okay.
4 hours later.
Now.
DM Charlie.
Okay.
There it is.
Holy moly.
I am burning 2 hit dice, and it did not seem to give me any hit points back. What the heck?
It was never meant to be. Shame.
I always have to manually roll them. Like, for some reason, the mechanic doesn't work when you click take a short rest. If you click your
Yeah.
hit die, it's really odd.
So it is oh crud. I don't know if I changed it. The constitution boost that I had. Oh, while in hither, so I'm still getting 2 die 8 plus 10, so I rolled a 2 die 8.
Holy moly.
Yeah, right.
Sorry,
I got to lose that one.
I got distracted because I came in here to change the Charlie command so I can shout out that lovely Discord of yours, sir.
Oh.
So I hadn't changed it yet, and I just got distracted by deleting a couple of toxic individuals.
Oh.
Shall we say?
That would be 20 hit points. 2 die 8, rolled a 10 plus the 10 on the constitution.
Awesome.
Willie sits up and kind of gets a gleam in his eye, that wing, little anime, and his hair flips down, you know. He turns all anime cool.
Okay.
Oh, bless you.
I'm so sorry. I'm
Nice.
so sorry.
No, it's-
Mortified.
So,
Charlie.
Lemon is definitely going to
Yes,
get
sir.
off this horrific
Sure,
horse
it's okay.
robot table.
Horse robot table.
Um,
Confirmed. Charlie, how would you describe that lovely Discord of yours? What can people find there for themselves?
oh, DM Charlie Gaming, the Discord server. Come on in. We are a vibrant, inclusive community of passionate role players, TTRPG players, DMs, GMs. We offer one-shots, paid games. We run the campaigns. It's just a good community that is drama-free, and we're all just there to support one another and play great role-playing games. So,
And I believe you can find said link to said Discord there.
oh hey, thank you very much.
No.
Yay.
Oh, it works. Yeah, okay.
That worked. Yeah.
Don't need the HTTPS apparently.
Very cool. Now watch, it's gonna suddenly like ping, ping, ping.
I hope so.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yes,
Yeah,
everyone,
no.
please head on over there and check it out. If you want to be a player in someone's game, you want to see cool one-shots going on by professional DMs of the highest caliber, all vetted and things. They made the mistake of inviting me to come over there at some point, but you know, I can vouch for the rest of them. Okay.
No, you're all right.
Each of you may remove that little bound hands thing from your
thank
token
you.
if you wish.
all right.
How do we do Scarlet's absence here? Just like the boundings are cut, but then the hair like grows down and like roots her to the floor, and she's like, "Darling, no, please, I want to go with my friends, darling, please." Just like
Yes.
That sounds fair.
Willie will whisper to Emin and Daisha, now that we have been liberated, do we want to continue exploring this strange place and deal with the hag, or escape to face her later? I think this is the last of what we have to do, is somehow get her out of here before we move on. But I don't feel that after our experience with the Lonelings that we are capable yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to second that emotion.
I will say this: as she left the building last time, she was A, talking about checking up on what happened to Mother, and B, shouting angry things about her sisters.
Yes, she did mention that she was potentially going to go see one of her sisters to talk something out, quote unquote. So,
Let's see if we can intuit how much time has passed. So, looking out the window at the light through the mist and whatnot, compared to when we first drank the polymorph potions, does it seem like it is the same day, like the source of light has moved in there, or can I make a roll to kind of, based on how cramped we are, like, okay, I've been laying on this wooden floor for a while, or not so long?
I think Corey would look and just kind of calculates, and as her eyes kind of roll up to calculate, and then she's like, I'd say about 4 hours and 49 minutes.
Exactly.
Randomly specific.
Not randomly specific. No. You became conscious 4 hours after 4 hours of being unconscious for Emin, and that's when we started stream, which was 49 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
I guess 39 when we went live.
Your logic is inescapable, unassailable. Okay, so
Sound.
ooh, well, how long, Emin, Daisha, how long do you think it will take Pavlona to talk to her sisters and investigate Mother's cottage? If we've been here almost 5 hours.
I don't know.
Emin, you know that it is quite the journey to the other parts of the realm, and that lily pad was not booking it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that would have been her mode of travel.
We might have some time. Not long enough, of course, but and if I remember correctly, we've got at least 3 lawnlings in here with us. We had the 2 that were in here with us, and then the 1 that went up to see the guest.
I mean, you would say if you had to eyeball it, you know your flying speeds. You're familiar with the flying speeds. You're saying it was going about 20 feet around.
Oh my god.
What? 20 feet around?
Yep.
Moving like the wind, Bavlorna flies away at the stunning speed of 7 miles an hour.
I think the hag and her jalopy. We might have some time.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, I was misleading before. Sorry, the 3 of you were sat on the floor. Emin, unconscious the longest, was spread across that skeletal thing. Sorry.
Yes. Horrific.
That's why you couldn't rest properly.
Apparently.
That makes sense. That tracks.
Oh, I think while we are discussing what we're going to do, Willie will start a very quiet and cursory examination of the room, starting with the interesting chest that you had mentioned.
What? Okie doke.
Chest, you said.
It's over there.
Ping pong, klepto calling. Okay. So, yes, you do see this chest. It has Bavlorna's name scrawled onto the side of it.
Oh boy.
It is that in the top left corner.
Yeah, does it appear to be nailed shut?
Or locked?
No.
Oh man, he is the curious one. Can't leave a question unanswered.
Hello, Hooli. Welcome in, readers.
Hey!
How you doing?
So Willie will carefully, gingerly, with the thumb, kind of lift up the edge and peek to see what's in there. Because who knows where she has hidden the things she has stolen from us.
Indeed. Or from you.
Right.
Okay. You peer into, and as you slowly lift the top of the crate, there is a flurry of movement and a quote-unquote harmless swarm of flies boils up out of the crate. And you look beyond and you see within the carcass of a curled up 8-legged reptile with spikes running down its back.
Oh.
Charlie knows what that is, but I don't know if Willie would.
You can give me a nature check. Hey, Gia, how you doing, mate?
Nature check. Out. How is a 22?
That'll do it. You have read about these beasts many, many times. It is a basilisk.
Ah.
Good thing it is stuffed. Is there anything interesting in the crate besides the basilisk?
Just the basilisk. It seems this one, along with the one that you saw in the soggy court, the conspirator's hut, also had one of these on the way to her. It seems just various hunters bring things to her to appease her and gain favor.
Gotcha. All right.
Willie, with that very high check, you know that if a procedure was expertly carried out, it has been done by one Tuln up in Icewind Dale, a certain liquid can be extracted from the gullet of the basilisk, and that is what it uses when it petrifies something, chews on them, swallows the stone, and then reforms them into flesh in its stomach. And that can be used on a petrified friend if need be.
Willie will,
As Sabrina, who's joining us on Saturday, was the recipient of that.
I remember. I was there for that. They didn't happen to leave our gear near us, just bind us and drag us in there.
Oh, the Lonlings are completely useless. They just bound you and left it. Everything is there. Daisha, everything is there.
Yes, I would have not touched anything, John.
Never gonna let that go. Sorry.
Not touched anything, I promise. It's fair. It's fair. It's fair. Let's be real.
You know, when you go over a humpback bridge too fast, or there's the fall on the roller coaster where your stomach just does that free fall thing. Yep. It's he's like, yeah, I deleted everything on my character sheet. I was just like,
I got really into it, and
it's like Iron Man roleplay, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then Willie is going to use the pieces of the alchemical kit that he rescued from Mother's, and then
alchemy
carefully extract the basilisk and try to perform that procedure while Daisha and Emin are doing whatever their intentions are.
Okay, give me a.
We do stuff. Okay.
Science
we do things.
Check.
A science check?
Would it be Arcana?
Arcana, not medicine?
Your choice.
I'm gonna go with medicine. All right, Willie starts.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're such a wizardly warlock. I forget you're not a wizard. Sorry. Sorry.
Willie will. Oh, I am thinking if I cut here, won't I? Scheiße! I think I have punctuated the sack. I rolled a 9.
A 9? Okay.
9.
That gives you 1 dose. You could have got 3, but you get 1.
Okay.
1 dose. All right, just enough. I am so sorry. I had hoped for more, but I have liberated 1 dose of what I hope would be a tonic in case one of us is turned to stone. We shall see.
Whoa.
I know that there's a certain campaign traveling cowboy that might be interested in that.
We shall see, won't we?
Jebediah is not due here yet.
Is there anything up on that shelf that is particularly interesting? Or is it just taxidermy?
Yeah, just those hideous chimeric horrors.
Ew. Okay.
But on the work table there could be something useful.
Let's take a look at that work table.
Okey-doke.
Out.
Show me magic weapon.
You already have one, Greedy. Okay. And level 3 as well. God. The audacity.
Yeah, Greedy.
Listen, more is good.
Hey, you know the Jabberwock is in this game, which means a certain sword is in this game somewhere.
True.
Your face, Charlie.
We do now. I had thought the whole Jabberwocky thing was just kind of like a joke, a tongue-in-cheek kind of Okay
Oh, no.
then. Yeah.
The art is something else.
Oh dear.
All right, let's take a look at these implements.
So yeah, you see the various tools and specimens, and there is also a small box with drawers. And as you investigate, they contain glass eyes for use in the taxidermy projects. But
Okay.
just one of them, notably, is made of wood.
Oh. Okay.
Take it.
Yeah. In a turn of events, he will pocket the not shiny wooden eyeball.
Oof, character development.
Yeah, I know, right? You have developed restraint.
And then when Willie's back's turned, you take the rest.
Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Clink, 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 clink.
What can I like inspect it? Is it like
Sure.
worn? Is it
Give
etched
me.
with anything?
I mean, yeah, it is designed to look like an eyeball. Give me a nature check.
Nature check. Okay.
Mhm. See if you can. It's not a freaky goat one, like cross-shaped one.
Oh, thank God.
I know, right?
Wow. I got a 5. So
5. Yeah, you can't. I mean, it
Sure is a
could
wooden
be
eyeball.
it could be animal, it could be human. Yeah,
Okay.
you couldn't figure out exactly. The Games
Whoa.
Tavern. Speaking of our friends
Hey.
joining us this weekend, hello Raiders, how you doing? Welcome in everybody. I hope you had a fantastic session. Everyone, do not miss the fantastic warrior streak from said Games Tavern, who will be joining us. Boop. For a game of one-shot roulette today for me, but tomorrow for the rest of you. 7 a.m. Eastern Time. If you are up for some early morning adventures, do join us. And Reed, if I may say, assuming you are there, but everyone who's coming with the raid, if some of you are the people I wish to address this to, can I just say a massive, massive thank you for the retweet energy that was felt from the Games Tavern crew earlier on today. Absolutely spectacular. Thank you so much. And lots of lovely support for us. Welcome in, everybody. We have a giveaway going, ! Enter in the chat if you want the chance to win fabulous Feywild encounter goodies from CZRPG. There we go. So yes, everyone, do join us tomorrow, bright and early in the US, or later on if you're on this side of the world. Much more civilized time over here, to see the fabulous warrior streak, aka Reed of the Games Tavern, in a 100% randomly generated one-shot. The characters have been randomly generated, the location and the plot will be randomly generated at the start of the session, and we will dive right in. Hello mates, how you doing? Welcome everybody. Good to see you all. Thank you for joining us today. We are playing Wild Beyond the Witchlight. They are exploring a hag's cottage.
I
As
pinged
you
him
do.
for an identify spell.
Okay, there he is. Hey, Warrior Streak. Hey, Turbo. Hey, good luck with the giveaway, Turbo.
John,
Yes,
of
mate.
these like cutting implements and taxidermic tools on this table,
Mhm.
do any of them look particularly clean?
No. No,
Okay,
seems
I had
to
a
be
feeling.
pretty normal fare.
Okay.
A couple of them could be as daggers in a pinch.
Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's pick. I can just toss them.
Okay.
So, I'll pick up a couple.
Noted. Right. Okay. So yeah, you pillage a couple of blades for yourself there. Let me get rid of this door for you. Hey, Hooli, good luck. Dynamic lighting. I've heard Roll20 have been watching the interesting things that other VTTs have been up to, and I believe in the near future there is going to be openable and closable doors by players.
Oh,
Oh,
That's neato.
Useful.
wow. Hot
And-
on the heels of Foundry. That's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, they've been watching. And overlayable weather effects and things also from Foundry.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the middle layer.
Yeah, the one that's like sky.
The middle
yeah.
layer. Yeah.
There's a really cool one with like ravens circling, which I really
That's
want
cool.
for Brovia.
Right.
Ooh.
That is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, as Emin is pocketing, we'll say 2 daggers, he's going to call out to Daisha and say, "Hey, Dai, you look a little less worse for wear than I do. Can you take a peek out that door and see what you can see?"
I'm gonna peek out the door. I definitely thought you were gonna ask me to, like, I don't know, you picked up daggers and you were like, you look better than me. Could you, and I'm like, do
Think
what?
fast. In a jealous rage.
A empty room.
Okay.
Yes, as you peer through, you see the well, you see the clothing dummies with that witch's hat that Coria was so interested in. She's like, don't you take that, darling, that's mine, Bagsies.
I'm curious about that mirror.
And there is that mirror, yes, in the pool.
Yeah, Bavlorna called it her toy.
Well remembered. The lily pad is not there. That was the one that she rode off on.
Right.
It's in the map. Sorry, I cannot
I don't
remove
know
it.
if we should break the mirror or take the mirror.
Bolt.
The you know, I think the hag is mad enough.
You know, all right. Yeah, fair enough. How about?
What? No.
Oh, okay. All right.
But
Here's how it's gonna go. All right. I got this copper coin. Okay. Oh, what is it? It's not heads and tails. It's like dragon and something else.
there's all kinds of coinage. It gets mixed and travels around all over the place. Let's say it's dragons and portals.
Okay. All right.
Because they're very self-aware of their fantasy setting.
Portals. We go upstairs and check out this guest. Dragons. We grab whatever the hell we can on the first floor and get the hell out of here. What do you say?
Yeah. I agree with you, Emin. So long as on this first level we recover my ability to finally write again. The sketching is fine, but it lacks the specificity that I need for my notes for the research.
Can we just send Emin, you're quiet. Can't you just go up there and peek?
Yeah, Emin. You are the sneaky one. Go sneak around. We will wait. We'll make sure this room is safe for you.
You know
Don't
what?
you agree, Taisha? Yeah?
You know what? You make a fantastic point. Now, I will counter with my gaping wounds. Does anybody have a good berry or something to help me out here?
Willie will look at Emin and Emin, you have been a loyal companion to me, even when sometimes my actions and behavior probably do not deserve it. I was saving it for a truly needful moment. I think this is it. And Willie will go to his pack and pull out that potion of greater healing that he has been carrying around and give it over to Emin.
Okay.
Friendship.
Willie, thank you.
Yeah. Drink it slowly.
Yes.
Slowly. Be sure to lick and use your finger and, get all of it. Don't want to waste it. I believe this one tastes like grape.
You can take the max.
Oh.
That's the worst one.
So, greater healing is... What is it? 2d4 plus 4?
44 plus 4 for a greater.
Oh.
So 20.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Feeling much, much better now.
Nice. Yes, we are employing the Robert Hartley GM ways of taking healing potions. If you do it as a bonus action in combat, you roll the dice. If you do it as a careful full action in or out of combat, then you can take the full damn lot.
Okay. All right. Now you guys hang here. I will sneak my way up, see what's going on, and
Okay. So you want to make your way out into the room?
see you guys in a minute. All right. So I'm gonna. Should I roll my stealth now?
Sure.
All right. I believe Baron so graciously gifted me another crystal that I'm
Indeed.
going to. Okay, it's better. 15.
15. Noted. So that'll be your stealth for this floor of the building.
Okay.
I shall roll again if we go upstairs.
All right. So we'll just go straight over here, and these are windows up top.
Those are two windows out there. There are doors. There's all the dummies there.
Right.
Is that showing up? Sorry, hang on. Folks, let me bring you over here so you can see what's going on. Yeah, there are all of the mannequins over there for the badly made clothes. There is a door in that top right corner.
Okay.
There is one where a loneling appeared in the middle of that wall there, and then there's one in the bottom right corner. And then there's a door in the bottom floor as well, but that's where Daisha came through from the balcony.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, you can see. Oh, look at that! It's got the witch's hat and everything.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
As I'm moving towards this door, because I am curious,
Yes.
I'm going to carefully lift the hat off of the mannequin. Can I do like a sleight of hand check, or like investigate for traps before I do that?
Sure. Yeah, check for traps. Yeah, give investigation or perception.
Investigation or perception. We're gonna go investigation.
Okay.
A 10.
A 10. Okay. It's a bit of a weird material. You're not sure what it's made of, but yeah, there's no traps.
Cool. So we'll just kind of lift it.
Okay, so yeah, you reach up towards. Are you flipping up to take it off, or just reaching up from the floor?
Ooh. How tall is the mannequin?
I mean, you just have to stretch a little bit.
I don't think I'm gonna fly. That's
Yeah, I
gonna
got it,
make too
Baron.
much
Thank you.
noise.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you kind of stretch up and pop it off the top of the head there, and as you lift it off the head and look up above you, the interior of the hat springs teeth as this dark mantle animates and attacks you.
Of course.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
That wasn't part of the plan. I don't know why you did that.
Nope.
I love these things. Underdark squid creatures.
Mm.
Okay, so let's us roll some initiative.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Oh, actually.
And can we see? I can see you. I can see you. I'm just gonna.
Well, yeah, just wait for initiative to kick off.
Right. Well, I got a 10.
Okay, pop yourself in. Actually, I'll put you in the turn order. Ooh, sorry, I'm coming through on someone's speakers quite loudly. Who is that?
I'll turn myself down.
And there is Ville.
I gotta chill. Don't mind me. Nothing.
Just being excitable barbarian that you are.
You know, this is
Ooh, combat.
embarrassing. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
You were token advantaged. I was searching for you, sir.
Oh, gotcha. Alrighty.
We do have a lovely handouts which I should share with you. Look at these little squiddy boys.
Hmm.
Hello.
Oh, yep. Hate that.
What size is it? Medium? Small?
Medium, I would imagine. No, just small.
Now I want to make one that's a gargantuan. That thing is cool.
Yeah, right. It'd be cool. Like it'd be like ocean creature as well. It'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, let me grab you that inspiration refill from Baron. Thank you, Baron. And keep it coming, guys. Let's drain Baron of these crystals, of these dream pies.
We're probably gonna have to.
All right. So, the creature suddenly shifts and attacks. Who's doing what? Chaotic Writer coming in. Chaotic and Writer coming in.
Hey.
With a party of 9. How you doing, friends?
Yay!
Thank you.
Raid!
As you can see, we have just discovered a dark mantle pretending to be a witch's hat. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. We are celebrating our 2nd anniversary here on Twitch with all of you lovely people. Thank you for joining us. Absolute pleasure to have you here. There is a giveaway, CZRPG Feywild goodies on offer. ! Enter in chat for your chance to win. And if you use your Prime subscription or sub or gift a sub, then certain shenanigans shall ensue. Please, if you are feeling so inclined, do kick things off. Okay, right. So that is. Let me get this dark mantle out of the way, and let's zoom in nice and close so we can enjoy Emmon's predicament.
I was trying to be nice to Scarlet.
I know. That's why I mentioned it. I was like, someone's going to be nice or someone's going to be cheeky and steal it for themselves. Okay, so. She's going to be disappointed, though, that the that it wasn't just a cool witch's hat. Descending. Okay. Willie, Grim, you hear a cry of dismay from Emin outside. What do you do?
Meta. Daisha, what is your dex bonus? Your dex mod?
Ah, yeah, thank you.
It's a what?
Plus what?
I said, let's see. It's +2.
2. Okay, Willie, what's yours?
I'm a +1, so Daisha
Okay,
goes
so
first.
actually, yeah, Daisha's first, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So I am. What is my speed? Okay. All I can think of is, why have you done this? You deserve this. I'm
to me
gonna
or
run
Emin?
all the way over here. No, that's to Emin. So I'm gonna run all this way.
Oh, I see a gifted sub. Phantom,
Here
thank
it
you,
comes,
my friend.
here it
Chaotic and Writer.
comes.
Phantom, who would you like a spin of the wheel to go to? A D4, nice. Okay, well, that's me too. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4 going around from me. Really grim. Let's see what's about
Okay,
to
here we
happen.
go. Here we go.
How about it, spinner? Cheers, Phantom.
And here comes the wheel, and I sneeze fireballs for the rest of the time I'm in the other.
There's not an option.
I think
my
it
goodness.
should be.
Wild Magic Surge, yes!
Yes!
Okay, Phantom, give me a D100, mate. Oh no, they rolled. They rolled. That's a Wild Magic Surge for me. Okay, so we'll do it on the Dark Mantle instead.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Nice.
Great. Now
so-
it will sneeze fireballs.
Phantom, yeah, I hope so. Now I'm rooting for it. Phantom, give me a D100, mate.
Now I'm nervous.
Everyone else, if you would like a chance to sow some of this chaos, please join us.
Yes. Yes, good.
Gotta
Oh,
keep
very
the show interesting. That is why I grabbed the hat.
35. Thank you. Okay, we have wild magic tables for all the various classes, so let's go to our warlock.
Oh God.
You need a more twirly mustache to do that laugh. Okay, 35 on the dark mantle. Oh, okay.
I hate this.
Shit.
I am so nervous right now.
Okay, so
Curse you and your brilliant ideas.
the latent magic of this hag's cottage starts to crackle at the audacity of these captives freeing themselves and fiddling where they should not be fiddling. And it crackles and surges around. A little spark of energy flies out. Emin, you, being the nearest enemy to the dark mantle, can cast Greater Image.
I can.
You can, yes. The nearest enemy casts Greater Image, quote unquote.
Greater Image. Let's take
Sorry,
a look.
major image. Sorry.
Major Image.
So yeah, look that up, and on your turn,
Yeah.
that will happen regardless of your actions, right? That'll be separate. Okay.
Major
Oh,
image is the
okay.
one that's higher level than Captain Picture, right?
Jesus. Guys, I come here, you know, like there's no shares, there's no swag. I just want one session without.
Am I getting talked to after class?
Sure you are. You know you are.
Okay, right. So, no, the two of us are dads. We understand. Okay,
We really do.
we really.
We really do.
This is the only outlet for my dad jokes because the language barrier doesn't do any favors back home.
And I
Okay.
get shut down hard.
Right. And
my
Dead
goodness,
Aussie Gamer,
dang.
hello, you beautiful human
Oh.
being. How you doing, mate?
Wow.
Hello, welcome in, Raiders from Dead Aussie Gamer. How you doing? We are over here celebrating our second anniversary on Twitch, starting with Wild Beyond the Witchlight. They have been poking around in a hag's cottage. It looked like a cool witch's hat. It was a dark mantle, and we are diving into this combat here. Wild magic surges are going off. Emin is casting greater image without knowing the spell. And welcome into all of you lovely raiders here. There is a giveaway! Exclamation mark enter for your chance to win Feywild goodies from CZRPG. Exclamation mark enter in the chat there. And any prime sub, or gifted sub will create some shenanigans
Oh, boy.
with the wheel.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah. Right hard on die trying. I hope that you survived.
Yeah.
Because you're one of our favourite people in the world, and that would be a shame if you were no longer with us. Oi, 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 indeed. Yes, all the Aussies coming through here. We were without our Aussies, so thank you for replacing and upping the Aussie count. Thank you so much there. How you doing, Dag? You alright, mate? I hope you had a great session. Everybody, do check out the fabulous Dead Aussie Gamer. All of the wonderful sessions they have going
Yeah.
on. Okay.
Good.
Yes, indeed. If you lovely folks would like to see everything that's going on the channel over this weekend, later on we have one-shot roulettes, our entirely 100% randomly generated campaign, one-shot generated thing. Silly madness all the time with the wonderful folks from... Let me show you who's going on here. Boop. Reed, Warrior Street from Games Tavern, Corsairs Cove, QuestJunkiesUK, and Swag. Going through a randomly generated adventure later on with randomly generated characters. Always good stuff. Then, tomorrow on Saturday, a new style of play, Rift Raiders. 2 parties of adventurers with 2 DMs on 2 separate Twitch channels, myself and GM Workshop, racing through the same dungeon, trying to get to the prize first. Who will make it to the crown jewels of the long dead queen in the sorcerer's tomb? Come and join us for that. And I hope everyone is doing very, very well. Thank you, Raiders. Good to see you. If you're not ready, do give us a follow. Jump into our followers' Discord. We play lots and lots and lots of D&D, and it's always a good time. So, okay, where were we up to? Sorry, I got distracted by wild magic. Villy?
Daisha.
Daisha's
turn.
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Sorry, Daisha's running. I see you peeking around
Yes.
the turn order there.
I run all the way over here, and I have one more excitedness left.
Rage.
So I'm gonna do that.
Subtitles, rage.
Yes.
Yes.
What is it? Zoomies. I have one more zoomie left.
Zoomies.
Yes. I'm gonna use it, and that means that I get to roll on the Wild Surge table.
Ah.
But her wild search table is a different one.
Yes.
Everyone, please don't let me forget my disadvantage crystal when I come to roll something.
Yeah.
Consider it done, John.
I'm awful
Consider
at
it done.
remembering.
And I got a 4, which means that magic infuses one weapon of my choice that I am holding. Until your rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the
Ooh.
light and thrown properties
Noise.
with a normal range of 20 feet.
Oh, yes, you,
Say
and
your
a long
fist.
range of
Oh,
No, you got Thor's hammer. Because it comes
this
back
is the
as well,
Thor's
doesn't it?
hammer one. Yeah.
Say your fist.
Oh, I see.
Weapon.
If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn.
There it is.
Yes.
So that's what the light and thrown properties
Mm-hmm.
Right.
are. Okay.
Because, like, generally a great axe, you couldn't throw attack with it. Unless you had, I think there are some feats or something. I don't know.
Okay. Cool. I have Thor's axe now.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Also, let me do a little add to that lovely birthday shenanigans little pamphlets that I showed you before there. As you saw, we had the fabulous Phoenix Dice and CZRPG logos over in the corner there for the wonderful giveaways we've got going. Let me add a little something into the mix. The wonderful Troll Lord Games will also be giving away some goodies, so do not miss One Shot Roulette, Rift Raiders, and Candlekeep Mysteries over this weekend. Okay. Sorry, literally just got the message.
Oh, nice.
So, you heard it here first, folks. Usually on the Discord first, but we're doing it live. We're doing it live.
Type in the game. Really, Baron? I didn't know that.
What was that? What was that? Yeah.
Force is the least resistant type in the game.
It's a really good weapon damage to have. Yeah, very little resistance to it. And Psychic's another good one. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Daisha,
Okay,
yeah, your weapon
so
is that. So you're gonna hurl it? Go on, do it.
Yes, I am. I am going to hurl it at this squid.
Yes.
That is 16 to hit.
Welcome back, Phantom. That is gonna be a hit, I assume. Yes, hits.
Okay. That is 7 slashing.
Okay.
Force.
Yeah.
Force. 7 force.
So, Emin, as you see Daisha just running towards you, just hurls her. What are you using? Sorry, Daisha.
It's a great axe.
Okay, she just hurls a great axe right towards you, like, and it slams into the dark mantle. There's a concussive blast, and then it shimmers and disappears. And Daisha, you do the pose, right? And I catch it.
Yes, for sure. And I'm like, as fun as this is, we didn't have to do it so soon, Emin.
Fair enough. I was just trying to be nice.
Okay, nice.
You should know better.
Is that the end of your turn there, Daisha?
Yes, that is the end of my.
Okay, Billy Grimm.
Willie will run from the room, pulling out his Mark I finger. Actually, probably, let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it might be an effect of the dynamic lighting, but I can't exactly see where Emin and the Dark Mental are. So...
Okay, I mean it's just because it's dark in here.
That's weird.
Could we say that you saw which way I went? Because I could see him.
No, not seeing. Well, you've got better vision. Not seeing. Willie's going to continue running forward and burn his dash action
There you go.
until he can actually see it, and that will be Willie's full turn, with his finger locked and loaded.
Yeah, because you're just getting the glimpses through the daylight that's spilling through the windows, and there's all these murky corners, and you can see what's in the corner there.
True.
As you dash over, you could hear the sounds of the combat there, and as you run closer, it zooms out of the darkness, and you see what's awaiting you there. Okay, nice. Thank you. So, any bonus actions?
No bonus actions.
Okay,
This time.
the Dark Mantle gets one go. Let's see. Okay, it is going to attach itself onto Emin as it just as he's holding up above his head, and the great axe slams into it, and then it starts to reach out with these kind of tentacles that unfurl from what looks like a witch's hat and start to reach towards you, Emin, and towards that little fairy skull of yours. Let's see if it hits though. 17.
That just hits.
Oof, okay.
You have disadvantage though.
I do.
I told you, John.
The other one is a natural 1.
Oh!
God damn it! I only asked his one turn. Okay, so there we go. Yes, that makes it a natural 1.
It starts to come down on my head, and then it just sneezes and
Yes.
goes back up.
Okay. So yes, it has a fairy allergy.
So, John,
Yes, sir.
should we resolve major image before my turn or after my turn?
At the start of your turn.
Okay, fantastic. So, after the shock of having a great axe lobbed at this thing right over my head, the thought that crosses Emin's mind is, God damn it, the one thing, if Bavlorna walks through that window, floats through that window, that's not good. So,
Hey, Mike, how you doing, mate?
by virtue of that thought,
Yes.
that merges with Major Image, which, allow me, you create an image of an object, creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 20-foot cube. The image appears at a spot you can see within range and lasts for the duration, which is up to 10 minutes. It seems completely real, including sounds, smells, and temperature appropriate to the thing depicted.
Temperature, wow.
As long as you are within range, you can use your action to cause the image to move to any other spot. As it changes locations, you can alter its appearance so it looks like it's moving naturally. You can even have it talk, carry conversation, make noise, however, physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion. So anything that interacts with it can make a save. So, the major image of Bavlorna
Yes!
is going to pop boop, just right next to me.
Okay.
Guided tour, anyone?
If I may, return back,
Brilliant, my friend. Brilliant.
return back to a hit song from my youth, as a disadvantage crystal returns to the side of my screen. It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to, I guess. Okay, where are you putting this image there?
Just right next to me. I'm gonna say,
Left or down?
I'm gonna say right here.
Okay.
So that it's obvious enough to everyone else that it isn't actually Bavlorna. She's just gonna pop right there.
But, I mean, Willie, Daisha, how do you react to this? Bavlorna just bamfs in out of nowhere.
Unless I get the vibe otherwise, I'm probably gonna throw my axe on my turn.
So, I am going to shout to Willie and Daisha, "It's good. We're good. It's okay."
It's just all zoomed out. Her pupils are big. She's like,
Yeah, huh?
Willie just falls back on his bum in the water. He's like, ah! It's like,
okay.
Willie's like the hobbits when they're in those roots in the forest with the Dark Riders going right above them. And he's like
Oh,
underneath.
yeah.
It's like,
Right? Yeah, no, truly.
Oh my god.
Complete with the centipede,
No, it's okay.
crawling across his face.
So, is there? I would like to attack it with my rapier.
please.
Okay. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Oh, come on. 7 piercing damage.
Okay, thank you. So yep, you lunge up and through the base of the creature into its gaping maw, and it is on its last tentacles.
Does it react at all to Bavlorna's image?
I think it's been fed strangers before. So no, probably not.
Fair enough. Yep. Okay. I think that's it for my turn.
Unless you have bad will to say something.
I think I would have to use an action.
How's the
Can
spell?
cause.
How's the spell go?
Oh no! It doesn't say I have to use an action. I can use it to. I have to use an action to make it move. as the image changes location, you can alter its appearance.
Boom.
Try
and hide,
yeah,
Mike.
it doesn't say I have to use an action to make it talk.
Okay.
So let's see what happens.
Trying to lurk in my house.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there goes my nat 20 though. That's the only one of the game.
I'm gonna have the image of Bavlorna try to again. That's enough, dearie. That's enough.
To the Dark Mantle.
Yeah.
Okay. At which it begrudgingly, like, jellyfishes through the air and settles again on one of the mannequins, and goes still.
Okay.
It's like sugar rush, sugar rush, sugar rush.
Okay. So, because it doesn't dispel the illusion for it to be interacted with. Let's see.
For the love of
Creature
God,
can
do not
easily
poof it in
be
front of the squid.
And its other sensory qualities become faint to the creature. Okay. So let's not expose it to the others as an illusion just yet.
Okay.
And Emin is going to carefully lean around her to the others to say, "Hey, look, it's okay. Watch this." And I'm going to have her move to the window. Okay? See? It's okay. You're muted, Steph.
Okay.
Okay, now, I have a feeling this is not going to last very long, so let's make our way upstairs, all right?
Now, there's that door right beside you, Emin. And bottom right as well. And then there's the spiral staircase in the top left corner, and where the lawnling appeared before, so probably some kind of stairway there as well, in the center,
Right, okay.
center right.
You know what? I have to do it. So I'm going to open that door carefully. Right here.
Noted, 2 seconds.
The range of the illusion is 120 feet, by the way.
Okay, please hold. There we go. So, you prise open that doorway there and find yourself looking upon a fabric storage room. Scraps of cloth and bundles of yarn are piled throughout this small room.
Huh.
Willie will climb up out of the pool and move behind Emin in the doorway.
Okay.
It's cloth. Like
all
some
those
kind of sewing studio.
Shoddy, yeah, all the shoddy garments that are on the dummies there. And all of
Very-
those clothes lines that have been bedecked around the place as well.
Very quickly, Willie would like to cast his eyes over the small room and make a cursory investigation to see if there's anything worth learning in this strange fabric room.
Okay, perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, investigation. Just a 14.
Okay. As you hunt around here, you see that these things of fabric are not like new fabric. They're repurposed garments that have been cut up and readied to use for other things. And you, as you search around, find a couple of 1 foot tall pin cushions that are sewn into humanoid shapes.
Oh,
One of
Voodoo
them
dolls.
One of them is mounted on a tiny wooden rocking horse. and the other one has a pair of wooden wings.
Blinsky.
Yeah, I'm getting Blinsky vibes.
That's immediately what I think of. Honey, it's no need.
Charlie's face
I
may have
DM'd Curse
portrayed
of
something
Stradwell.
different.
Her sisters. She has problems with her sisters. Why would she have little voodoo dolls? These are voodoo dolls, I'm gonna bet, of her sisters.
Oh,
Should we take them?
Oh yes, we're taking them. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. We're gonna take those things.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
Does that seem to be everything of use or potential
That's all.
value in
That's
the
all you
room?
find. Yeah, just in a bunch of cloth.
all right.
Okay. Willie will walk out with them in his hands. Oh, look, Daisha, dollies.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I love them. And Daisha takes them in her zoomies and is like,
I'm afraid you have gone around without giving or receiving damage, so your zoomies do subside. I'm afraid.
that's fair.
And you're just like holding onto the dolls, like.
as Willie and Daisha are playing with their dolls, Emin is like speed walking to the stairs.
The spiral staircase.
Yeah, to
Okay.
go upstairs.
Okay, so just ignoring those other doors. It's fine. It's
And
fine by you.
yeah, and I'm gonna have the illusion of Bavlorna walk behind me.
Okay.
I want to try to keep anything from interacting with her as much as possible.
Sure.
So.
Okay. Then allow me to transport you to a world of fantasy and adventure. No, hang on. To the second floor. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Turn around.
Spoilers. For season 3 of of Stranger
Right.
Things. I love that song. That was so awesome.
One was a rocking horse and one was with one on rocking
One
horse.
had a tiny rocking horse and one had wings. So Emin and his date go upstairs.
All right. And Daisha, you're gonna pocket the stuffed animals or the dolls,
Love them.
the pincushions,
And I'm gonna hold them.
And love them, and
And
they'll be
pet
mine
them.
forever and ever.
and name them George.
Both of them? Okay, George 1 and George 2. That's it.
George and Georgia, and they love each other.
Emin.
With recognizing that getting separated is probably very, very bad, Willie will
Too late.
hustle
Too
after.
late. No. The stairs. The stairs. Concertina's up into itself. Disappears.
I'm more concerned about that he
It should
gets
do that. It doesn't.
the
but it should.
use out of the potion. Yeah. So, yeah, Willie will follow him if that is allowed.
Of course.
So what am I seeing on the walls here, John?
Yeah,
it looks like a bunch of picture frames.
I have something to read for you in just a moment.
Oh, good.
Daisha, are you going with? Yeah.
Yes. Hold on.
There you go.
Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm like, I'm in the freaking dark.
Yeah, just go.
I'm scared and alone.
Okay, Emin, as you emerge from the spiral staircase into the hallway there,
Yeah.
you see... Just a moment. I don't want to change the music, it's so glorious. Let's try this one. Okay, the music's still going, good. Everyone, Sirenscape.com for fabulous music and sound effects. They just released that they are about to start doing Tomb of Annihilation. Better late than never, I suppose.
That's the dinosaur one, right?
There are undead dinosaurs that vomit forth zombies. Yes.
Wow. That is orders of magnitude more extreme than just
And
dinosaurs.
I've heard rumors that there may be a kobold necromancer that was in a summer campaign last year who might be finding themselves in the jungles of Chult at some point in the future.
Oh.
Anyway, enough about that. So, yes, indeed, Emin, as you emerge onto that stairway with Bavlorna at your heel, yes, the dinosaur races
Dino races.
Yeah, in the first city that you start in. What's the city's name? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. You... Those footsteps are scary. Clamber up into there, and you come out into that hallway. The walls of this dank hallway are covered with scores of portraits depicting grumpy, sad, frightened, and angry people. And the figures include humans, elves, halflings, bullywugs, and goblins, amongst others. And the portraits are rendered in a variety of mediums, including paintings, etchings, and sketches. All are displayed in gaudy, gilded frames. A framed oval mirror, 2 feet wide and 5 feet tall, hangs in the middle of one wall. The blue one there, I guess.
That would be the blue one. Okay. I was going to ask.
I assume.
Okay. All right. Clock's ticking, folks.
And there's a doorway immediately beside you, and there are 2 down the hall to the left.
Yep. We are going to crack that one open. And I'm going to have Bavlorna stand directly behind me.
Yes.
And I am going to swing the door wide so that whatever is in that room can see both of us.
Okay, the one beside you.
Right next to me, yeah.
Okie doke.
So she's kind of like over me. It doesn't really matter how tall she is because I'm like 2 feet tall, so.
Yep. Boom, there you go, friends.
Blammo. Ah, okay.
So yeah, step into the room so everyone can see. Okay. And I'll put Bavlorna right behind you.
Okay.
As requested. Now, as you step through that doorway confidently, you find yourself in a study. And let's see here. The room is filthy, and dirty dishes, bits of discarded food lie everywhere. The furniture was perhaps once of fine quality, but now stains of mysterious origin mottle every surface, and the upholstery has been patched numerous times. Set with its back to the wall in one corner is a hulking wooden cabinet. Sturdy legs support the bottom of the cabinet 6 inches above the floor. A decrepit wooden staircase climbs up the wall in another corner. And Nick's a little raiding in with a party of 9. Hello, raiders. How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you had a fantastic stream, Nix. Doing some cool avatar stuff, I hope. Come and check out the art channel if you're in our Discord. Give us a follow if you want to be in said followers Discord. The art channel has some beautiful avatars for VTubers that Nix does. Very, very talented people. Welcome in, everybody. Okay. We have a giveaway! ! Enter to get Feywild goodies from CZRPG. And also, T-minus 13 minutes and counting.
Oh. Okay.
He said almost.
So, real quick, what is the name of our Harengon brigand who's given us so much trouble?
That...
Agadon. Thought it was Agadon.
Agadon, yes. Agadon Longscarf. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. So, as I step into the room, I'm going to move one more, 5-foot square in so Bavlorna can peek into the room.
Yes.
And as she comes in, just in case any of the Lornlings want to, approach her, I'm going to have her, hold out her hands to, stop them.
Okay.
As she enters the room, I'm going to have her tell them, okay, little ones, what's mine is mine. What's yours is mine. I need you to retrieve one scarf from a Harengon. One Aganon long scarf. Off you go.
And the Lawnlings, all three of them, just explode out of that top window.
Oh my
And
gosh.
just vroom, 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 blurs of movements, bulging eyes, frog-like amphibious limbs trailing in their wake like so many streamers. And they disappear.
2 birds, 1 stone, right? Okay, so now that they are
100%, man.
gone, I see this dresser
Yes.
over here. I would like to possibly investigate, but I also see 2 more doors.
Indeed.
May we move into the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Move around the
So we'll
illusion
step
just
in. I think, John, in the nature of expedition, I'm gonna leave exploring the room to Willie and Daisha, and I'm gonna have Bavlorna again come with me to this door right over here.
Okay. So, Daisha, Willie, what would you like to do?
Willie will walk around the perimeter of the room, and this time he's just going to.
Sorry, what was the duration of the spell again, Emin?
10 minutes.
Okay, it's very close to being done.
Okay.
Sorry, Willie.
No, you're fine. We'll walk around the periphery of the room, and
Yes.
this time just let his perception inform him because it's so messy and it's so dirty.
Mhm.
You know,
Um,
to
one-
investigate, you'd have
One
to
thing
point
about
him
any
down.
roll that you don't need to make a roll for, that cabinet up in that top left corner there is is very clearly a potion cabinet.
Oh,
What cabinet?
Then-
potion.
Oh. Thought you said a push-it cabinet, and I'm like, that's some British thing I don't know about.
Up here, the top left.
Yep. Then Willie will. Oh, never mind. I see something, and we'll walk up to the cabinet and give it a look and like, does it look locked? Who knows? He'll try to open it.
You look up at it. The cabinet is made of wood, still covered with bark and patches of moss, and there is a lock in the middle of the right panel, but it's almost obscured by hanging moss.
Ew.
Now, you have recently come into possession of a key,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
was regurgitated with Emin.
Ah.
Emin, can we maybe try the keys that you have on you?
I would like to imagine that Willie might have touched the lock to examine it, and hearing the very familiar sound of a lock, and then will just hold out the key in Willie's general direction. Yeah, here you go.
Willie will flit
love that.
over, grab the key, and well, thank you very much.
I love this.
All right, Emma will return to the cabinet and what to do? Let us see what is inside the maybe a portion cabinet, and we'll attempt to unlock.
Okay. You insert the key. It turns with a satisfying clink, and the door seems to be unlocked.
Gotta love that sound.
Willie will take a deep breath, pocket the key, and kind of stepping to the side so he's not directly in front of it, will reach out in front of it and. No, I don't have mage hand. We'll reach over to the side and we'll slowly open it from behind the door
Okay.
and wait for something horrible to happen. And if it doesn't, he'll peek around the door at the inside of the cupboard.
Noted. The cabinet contains 2 shelves. The bottom shelf holds 3 potions with labels.
Oh.
Do you speak Elvish?
I speak a dialect of Elvish, which is known as Sylvan.
Not
No?
sorry.
Dang it! No, I do not. I
Anyone?
do not.
Any
No,
elf-
wait.
Waiting.
Yeah. You're not pulling that one on me, Mr. DM. Warlock, Pact of the Tomb Keeper. I can read all writing.
Tome.
Boom!
Tome. Back to the tome. There we go.
Boom! Yeah.
Smack.
Nicely
Smack.
done. Nicely done. New toys. New toys.
Mhm.
Rated.
Okay.
Yeah. Eyes of the Ring Keeper. Eyes of the Ring Keeper. There.
Eyes of the Ringkeeper. So this is the Pact of the Tome you took, right?
Yeah. Pact of the Tome. Eyes of the Ring Keeper is the invocation. So.
Nice. Okay, so yes, you call on your eldritch powers, and the elvish script swims and moves, blurring before reforming into legible script. And you see on the 3 bottles labels that say shrink, grow, and vanish.
Ooh. How
Wow.
funny would it be if it translated and, these letters are swimming and it just said, fuck off, thief?
Now, as
Oh,
you're leaning,
Willie-
as you're leaning in, yeah, lifelike's nice.
We'll translate.
As you're leaning in to look at these bottles, you kind of start suddenly and stand up as movement on the top shelf alerts you to something's presence there, and emerging from the back of the cabinets from behind some other bits and bobs that are stuck there comes a rather stiltedly moving black cat. Meow.
Is it a cat or is it a kitten of
It's-
a different sort?
Shambles forward. It looks like it was a stuffed cat at some point.
Oh.
What? A cat?
We're gonna get
well,
told on, y'all. Cat's a
Um,
narc.
all right. Well,
What do you do?
Willie will look at the little cat and. Well, hello there. Who are you?
Can you move back a square?
Yeah.
See our little cat friend? Yeah.
John, I would
Oh.
like to say that while this is happening, Emmon is going to open that door.
Yeah, no worries. 2 seconds.
I just don't want to run out.
So, Willie, sorry, say that again, sorry?
Oh, I just said, well, hello. Who are you?
Okay. But all cats are narcs. It kind of shambles forward awkwardly on these stuffed legs, and its eyes narrow. And it lashes towards you with its claws, but Phantom's disadvantage makes it only get a 4, which I assume misses you.
Yes, it does. Thank you, Phantom.
Okay. As it lunges for you with its claws.
Oh,
angrily-
Scheiße! Cat
angrily goes
scratch!
for you. And then it's like... it's like hairballing. It looks like it's got a hairball. And then it just goes... and a cloud of dust explodes over Willie.
Oh.
Willie, I need... Let's have a look here. Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, gladly.
Oh, yeah, with his...
14.
14 just fails.
Unbelievable.
Fudge. Are we surprised? I'm not surprised. Are you
Actually-
surprised?
Actually, I need all of you to make that check. It's a 30-foot cloud.
Oh my
my God.
god.
So the whole
Chat,
the
are
whole
you
room-
surprised,
The whole
chat?
room just goes. Whoosh, and it's filled with this gas, this dusty gas.
This is a saving throw?
Yes, Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I want it noted for the record that John had a cat throw up on us.
I'm using my crystal.
Natural 20, 26.
Nice.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. I'm going to get turned into like a mouse catnip toy, and you guys are like, bah, we're fine.
I rolled 2 3s.
Did you have advantage? Oh, with the use your crystal?
I used the crystal, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh,
He still
Lordy.
rolled a 3.
All right.
If it makes you feel
Sorry,
any better,
Evan.
I got a 26, so
Sure, yeah, that does make
a
me feel a
natural
lot better.
20.
So much better.
Uh-huh.
Well, protecting
Snakes
is
just aren't afraid
Hey,
of cats.
Captain Mix. Yeah, Obi-Wan's great. Loving it. Okay. So yeah, this dust just explodes into the room here. This apparent defensive measure, and Daisha, you
Thank
just
you,
kind of like go "Ugh," and like shake it off a bit. Inspiration back immediately. I don't know if I might take the crystal away. Thank you, Baron. And the boys, though, unfortunately, start to cough and splutter and start uncontrollably sneezing, and the two of you are incapacitated, unable to stop sneezing, and as an effect of that sneezing, are unable to breathe.
What?
Now, let's have a look here. Hang on a second. Let me get the suffocation rules.
Okay.
Nation rules. The rules to dying, boys.
Hey, Jeff. How you doing, Jeff? I'll say this: they're quite generous.
They really are.
They really are. What is your Constitution modifier? Really?
5.
At the moment, it's 5, isn't it? Yes, Emin.
Yeah.
Two.
2. Okay. Emin, you have 3 minutes before you're in trouble.
Okay.
And Willie, you have 6 minutes. You can hold your breath for 6 minutes. Ridiculous.
60 rounds.
60
Absolutely obscene.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So it gives you the rules for curing this, but I mean, you get to, hey, Killer Kitten, good luck. You get to redo the save every round. I think. Let me just double check. Hang on.
Okay.
And so, I mean, we'll just you stop sneezing after a while. As long as it's conscious, the creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect
Okay.
on a success. So, yeah. Unless this is in combat, this would be very useful. But right here, right now, it is out of combat, not particularly useful. So there is a bit of a ruckus as you start sneezing and clawing at your throats a bit as this dust just completely fills the room. And
Yuck.
that subsides after a while.
Okay.
Let's say Willie's constitution is maxed out at the moment, so Willie recovers faster. And but the two of you do stop after a while, and Daisha's just like stood there, arms folded, like, when you're quite done.
I'm definitely be more like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Heimlich maneuver works for you guys. I don't know. For snakes, it's different. You just like, you know.
It's like, come on, guys, just dislocate your jaw and get it out. Okay.
I love the idea that you would Heimlich us for sneezing and choking, you know, that... Right.
Choking.
Choking, yes, but the sneezing, no.
Yeah, there's...
Sneezing, no. Daisha is also
when we're-
a barbarian, so be kind to her intelligence.
Oh, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Once he recovers, Willie will, he will, not shrink from what he needs to do, and he'll grow as a person and be willing to steal, and he will make the 3 potions vanish.
Okay. That cat is still very angry and trying to attack you. What do you do?
Oh, then he will hold his finger up and say, Upfern, and cast Eldritch Blast, cantrip right in his face.
Okay.
Point
Roll
blank.
me a d4.
As one of my players in one of my games likes to say, but why? A 2.
Because I said so.
Right.
A 2.
You
okay.
sound like me.
It gets 2 rounds attacking you at advantage with that incapacitation of yours. So take these
Fair enough.
claws of fury. 6.
6 misses
And
as I roll and struggle.
12.
A 12 hits.
Ha!
Oh.
Just
Oh, look at how happy he is now.
Suffer, suffer at the mighty claws of this taxidermied cat. One slashing.
You know what? Anybody who's ever been clawed by their cat knows that those things hurt the worst.
They do sting.
Oh.
Yeah, they do sting.
Like 4 hours from now, Willie's gonna be like, ah.
My cat got me just now. So
Ah.
By the way, can we just say,
Right.
whilst this shenanigans of sneezing and angry taxidermied cats has been going on, we just passed midday here in Japan. Do you remember what that means? I think I told you.
It's now your official anniversary. Oh, that you have been in Japan longer than anywhere else.
John.
Yeah.
Just crossed the line. I mean,
There
I
is.
arbitrarily set it at midday because I don't want to do the calculation
So-
down to the hour exactly. Yes,
Sure.
today is the day. I have officially been in Japan longer than I was in England.
Do we need to sing to
That's
you Happy
insane.
Japan Day to you?
Isn't that nuts? Oh,
Happy
wow.
Japan Day to you.
I'll
Happy
say,
Japan Day,
it
dear John.
is a wonderful
You need to sing the
place.
last line in Japanese, Colby. Interconic.
Oh.
嬉しいの日本に日本誕生
Direct
日
translation. No, you just have to.
Been in the
Grim-
state for a
Mike-
year, John.
Mike put it in chat. You just have to sing that slowly. Omedeto.
That's awesome.
Yep,
Happy
full
expat day.
full professional expat now, Phantom. Yes, indeed. God, it feels weird. I'll say one thing. I love this country. I love living here. I made the choice willingly and happily to stay here, and I will be here for the rest of my days unless something very, very drastic changes. But it has its challenges. And it has its times where everyone's just, you know, quite culturally different to your good selves. And all of this time I get to spend with you lovely people in chat and my delightfully foreign friends makes it all that much more survivable. So thank you very much.
You know, John, that you are actually following in a long line of Brits that did resettle in Japan. Have you ever read Shogun by James Clavell?
I have not.
Anyone read it?
No.
The story covers Anjin-san. He is a pilot, an English pilot who settles. It's based on a true story. The individual's name was Samurai William, and he was a Brit sailor who settled there and actually went very, very high in Nobunaga's court and became an English samurai in Japan. So you are part of a long and storied tradition of Brits on an island on the other side of the world.
So, yeah.
So
William,
yeah.
Samurai William, Tom Cruise, and me. There we go.
Exactly.
Such a pedigree. So yeah, there we go, folks. I have just crossed over the mark. I did the maths when I arrived in Japan and when I was born, and this is the midpoint between those 2 days. So I assume this is the correct day to go off. And yes, yeah,
It's crazy.
it feels very strange.
So crazy.
It feels very strange. So yeah, I've been here longer than my country of birth.
And he's been counting
Wow.
down to this for so long. We were in Japan. Colby and I were in Japan when we first heard about, and that was a year and a half ago now.
Yeah, I was curious. That's when I first thought, oh wow, it must be getting close, and I actually sat down and figured out when it was. It's today. just a day before our Twitch anniversary as well, which just comes up nicely.
日本人ね、
No, no, no,
すごい大きいです。
yeah, there are some Japanese guys that are taller than me these days. Yeah, there's definitely the shift of diet. So yes, everyone, if you are ever in the neck of the woods, do give us a shout on the Discord and stuff. It'd be nice to meet people in real life. I know Vicky was saying yesterday she wants to come visit, and I know Dreaded GM and everyone wants to come up from Australia sometime.
But what's funny is
that'd be
because
cool.
you showed me where you live and the school on Google Earth.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I ever get there, it'll just be like a Ohio.
That would be so cool.
It would be creepy. It would be creepy. Just
That
a
would be
fat
fun.
American standing at your door. Where do I sleep, buddy?
Hey, I got half a building here that's empty. I got rid of the previous squatter. Michael is gone. So,
Yes, yes. He has a
Awesome.
whole like
Awesome.
circular waiting room. It's really neat.
it's pretty with
It
moonlight.
is.
Cool.
should the occasion permit. Okay, you're welcome anytime, Grim. Anytime, mate. So
What were we doing?
what were we doing?
It clawed me for
sneezing.
1 hit point,
Yeah,
and
You
I'm
lost-
going, ah.
You're the Family Guy. 10 minutes later. Okay, so yes, and yeah, the Eldritch Blast will just and there's just a shower of sawdust and stitching.
Ugh.
And then Willie will take the 3 potions and be like,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Noted. Okay, Emin. Once the sneezing is under control, are you still wanting to open that door there, mate?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that was a great one. I love some of the Sirenscape 3D design is so good. That sound just went right from my right earphone through my head to the left one. That was great.
Ooh.
There's one amazing I can't remember if it's a horse or a unicorn effect where it just gallops through your head.
That stuff's so trippy.
This is really cool. So, Emin, you throw open that door. By the way, Babylona has vanished by now.
Okay.
After that sneezing. Oop.
What?
For anyone who just joined, who just tuned in, Babylon just vanishes. Let's see. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
So yes, interesting view that you have here, my friend. I'm sorry. Let me get rid of this initiative. Don't need that anymore. Now let me give you a little description of what we see here. As you throw open that door.
Yeah.
Slivers of light enter through cracks in the shutters that cover 3 tall windows. The light reveals the shapes of several pedestals. On each one rests an object with a patchwork cloth draped over it. Wilting ferns in crumbling clay pots give the room its earthy smell. The floor is covered in a layer of straw.
That room makes me very uncomfortable.
You can hear these noises. Oh, piss off you. Sorry, just need to ban someone here, folks.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
No, it was flagged as suspicious and not shown to everyone.
Oh, okay. Good.
Thank you, Streamlabs. You caught that nicely. OBS, I guess.
I like what Streamlabs said though. Ban evader likely.
Yeah.
Banned.
Okay. I don't want to go in that room.
Oh, but come on. Look at the sounds. Do you want to hear what the sounds are?
No. No.
Oh, please. It's my anniversary. Double anniversary.
I think I want to check the other room.
I hope everyone can hear that back home. It's a little quiet. The other room, there's a door in this bottom right corner.
Yes.
Um,
And now that Bavlorna is gone, I'm going to be a little bit less cavalier about opening these doors.
Perception
And
check?
let's take a peek.
Well, you listen first, I assume, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, please give me a perception check.
certainly.
I shall
My
regretfully
perception is-
turn off the interesting sound effects there.
Yeah, a 5.
5, okay. You hear... just a moment. Okay, actually, even with that, you could definitely hear this. There is a commotion going on in that room. There is a clumping of boots and shouts of some angry female, scratchy voice. Not Bavlona's voice or anything. And a squawking and a crashing of pots and pans, as if some some fight is going on in there.
Can I like crack the door and
You had a peek through?
see if I can? Should I roll stealth or sleight of hand? Or...
Yeah, she'll do a stealth. Actually, no, they're too distracted. You're good.
Okay. Wait, just do a what now?
No, you're fine. You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Also, the door isn't visible from where they are.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a corridor immediately on the other side there.
Oh.
But yeah, down the end of that, you can hear
Father.
the clumps and the screeches and the shouts. It's like, you filthy bastards! Get back! Yeah, you motherfuckers! Oh, god damn you, fucking bastards! Fuck you!
Wow. We got a sailor. So, all right. So I'm going to. Now I think I need to stealth. I want to sneak to this corner and like peek.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to roll. She's too distracted.
I see.
Foul
Okay.
mouthed and distracted.
Cool.
So you make your way down. You can go one more, so you can actually, emulate peering around the corner. There you go.
Oh dear.
As you peer into the room there,
Is that a red cap token?
you see in this gore-spattered kitchen a stout figure with a stained apron, iron boots, and a crimson cap. And a bloody meat cleaver chases a pair of vultures around a butcher's block while the squawking birds fight over a scrap of meat. Get back! I'm gonna feed you to Bavlorna feet first while you're still alive, you stinking birds! Etc., etc.
Willie will look over his shoulder at Daisha and point at the doorway. Should we go see if Emin needs any help?
He'll yell.
And on that note, Emin, I think, is going to
She's ready.
probably loud enough for Willie and Daisha to hear. He's gonna be like, you got a bird problem that I can help you with?
She's like, oh god, more people, just what I need. Yes, if you're gonna be in here for, I suppose if you have to, just kill these fucking things.
Hey, you guys.
Daisha's gonna make her way.
Really?
Oh, wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Making friends! Daisha's not pleased.
Oh God.
So you can see, yeah, there's just the furniture there, and you can see the two vultures on the far side of the room there. Are you going to attempt to shoo them out the window, or attack them, or what?
Oh my god, who's this Labyrinth character? I love him.
Her, thank you very much.
Huh?
It is a female redcap.
Excuse me.
She's like, are you calling him, you stupid snake?
I'm sorry. I fell for the gender binary just like the man wants me to. I'm so sorry.
Well, make yourself useful. You can apologize by killing these fucking things.
Willie will look at his companion, shrug, and Eldritch Blast.
Yeah,
one of
just
them,
like,
the one directly in
fine.
front of him.
Sorry, I think we have a sensitive audience. We lost a bunch of viewers when I started swearing.
No!
What?
Don, how dare.
Apologies.
Do we roll initiative? What are we?
Well, what are you trying to do?
I want to
Kill
throw
them?
one of the daggers that I picked up.
Yeah, and I'm doing Eldritch Blast at the one directly in front of me. That's
Yeah, I'm
15
gonna
feet away.
take my great axe and hit this one that I'm in front of right now.
Okay, so you just go running into the room.
We all have chosen violence.
Apparently, and we don't have to go into initiative for this. Yeah, with a combination of blades flying and eldritch blasts blasting, you do quickly deal with these two nasty creatures, and the red cap is kind of like leaning on the butcher's block in the center. I haven't. Thank you. I've been trying to get those stupid things all morning.
Yeah, no problem.
What do you want? Get out of my kitchen.
You know what?
Ooh, have you got some company, bloody toes? Haha, splendid, lovely. You hear that voice coming through that door on the far side, on the right. She's like, shut up, you!
Willie will look at the red cap. Is she a red cap?
Yes, she is, yeah.
We apologize for disturbing you. We have just been sent, even though we are not wanting to deal with the little fairy dragon. Sir, what is his name? Sir Palatar?
Blah, blah,
something.
blah, blah. I don't care. What do you want?
We've come to take him. He has been summoned. And he will look at her and confidently walk towards the door. Trying to bluff.
Oh, more people doing more work for that horrible woman. Ugh.
Yeah, she is. She is quite the taskmistress, is she not? Looks like she has you working here in this kitchen all alone without enough help to get your job done.
And I'm not even allowed to chop up the guests.
Oh, that is horrible. What is
Hard.
more fun than chopping up a guest every once in a while, yeah?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Get out of my sight and stop being disappointing.
Oh, I am so sorry, but you seem to be somebody who is maybe a bit disgruntled with Bavlorna. Yeah, is this the case?
I'm generally disgruntled and whatever. What do you want?
Oh, nothing. I just, sometimes when you are doing things for her, it is nice to meet like minds who are, underneath the bridle that she puts on all of us, the onus, the cost of being in her service.
Oh, you're like-minded, are you? Okay, great. Wrestle that snake onto this block and let's have us some stew.
Hold
Oh,
on,
yeah,
hold on.
I've got to take care. Go look at Emin and turn back towards the door.
And Daisha, are you right there by the chopping block? That's very obliging of you. Thank you.
No.
The chill here, you can get me. No big deal.
While my friend is taking care of our fairy dragon, I do have to ask. This being a kitchen, I'm sure there's a pantry. I'm not going to mince words. Do you have anything in particular that Bavlorna likes to eat? Maybe joy or sorrow or the ability to write?
Oh, you mean all those things she's stolen from those stupid carnival goers?
That would be it.
Idiots, the lot of them. Traipsing around, eating candied treats, stuffing them in their stupid faces, when all you want to have, you just need the meat. Just need the meat. Now I've got these two vultures. And she goes, she's just like walking across, like stomping across the floor with the big boots, just dragging the dead vultures by the necks. I'm going to cut these up. And you're next, you little bastard. You're like, oh, yep, splendid. Fine.
Am I recognizing the voice? Is that indeed Sir Talavar on the other side of the door?
It is not.
Oh.
So Talavar's gone.
Okay.
He left. He's gone back to the summer court.
Oh, that's right. He did. Why
Right.
was I thinking? I was thinking the last thing I was thinking was that he'd been kidnapped away by the cage. We'd released him. That's right.
Yeah. You have heard this voice, but not in character. I used it to introduce a session a few sessions ago.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah.
But that is all you know. So she just, without any ceremony or anything, just starts butchering these two vultures. Like one of them's still half alive, which is why it's still going in the Sirenscape. She's just like chunk, 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 just blood spraying everywhere. She pops down, tips her cap in it from time to time.
Now, that is a fantastic technique. Now, would you be willing to let us know where she keeps all these things that she steals from those, how can I say, pathetic carnival goers?
Let's see, where...
Pantry, cabinet,
I'm just trying
a big aquarium.
Trying to remember exactly where it is. Sorry, 2 seconds.
That's okay.
And she's like, nah, it's upstairs in her hoard.
Thank you very much.
Nah, Whatever. Piss off. Leave me alone. Unless you want to steal her food as well. Yeah, let her go hungry for a while. And she points to the door on the left of the room. She's like, that's the pantry. That just goes outside. That's just the meat locker out there. He's like, I prefer not to be, made into an object. Shut up, you! It's nearly dinner time. Fine.
Willie,
I'm quite
would you like to check out the meat locker while I take a look at the pantry?
Yeah. Willie is feeling morally obligated, and we know how this will probably end. He will open the door and step into the room on the other side.
On the right?
Yes, on the right. The door he's standing right next to.
Oop, as you do, a blast of air hits you as you find yourself outside. And there are 3... excuse me, where are we at?
I'm scared. 3 what?
3 large iron cages hanging from wooden beams that extend out from the balcony over the lake below. Trapped inside one of them, as you can see, is a smiling satyr. As I have described before, but your characters are seeing for the first time, completely naked and just holding onto the bars and swinging back and forth and free swinging down below as well. He's like, oh, hello there! Ha-ha!
Willie will be completely uncomfortable holding his hand out, like at the end of his arm, and just like trying to block him, censor him, and like make eye contact, like, oh, hello, guten Tag.
Hey, how's it going? Isn't it a lovely day? Whee!
Yeah. You do see, you do, Willie will turn and like look at the door. You do realize
don't pretend there's nothing you haven't got except the cloven hooves, I assume. We're all born this way, don't you know? Hey.
Yeah. So about the predicaments that you find yourself.
Predicaments? I don't know what are you talking about?
You are in a cage next to a kitchen with a small little grumpy gnomey thing that is talking about turning you into soup once you are naked.
What will out? I mean, just the clothes, that's a different thing. But yes. I was taking a bath a while back and some silly Harangon bandits stole them away. But I'm rather growing attached to this new, free, cool predicament that I have here. Yes, everything where it's supposed to be.
Would you like some assistance getting out of the cage so that you might avoid the fate of being turned into Hassenpfeffer?
Don't you think that'd make that one rather grumpy?
Well, not unfortunately, I'd mistaken you for somebody I thought I knew, and so I told her that we had been summoned to actually bring you elsewhere inside the cottage. So I think we might be able to, if you follow along, get away with it.
Ha! I knew it. I just knew that everything was going to work out and it was going to be a story to tell.
Willie will walk up to the metal cage and try the key that he has in his pocket.
Okay, look. Let's have a look here. It seems. Yeah, that same key does do the trick, and there's a crank which kind of cranks it back towards the edge of the balcony.
All right,
and you
Willie
do
will
manage to open it up. Yep, clank.
Crank him back and unlock him, and he will say, "Und I am Willie."
He's like, Willie. Oh, well, nice to meet you. Yes. Excuse me. I'm just going to see if I can find it. It is actually a bit chilly. And just excuse me. He's like clunk, 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 clunk. His little hooves like cluster across the balcony, and you just see his little fuzzy butt cheeks disappearing through the door. Up there you are, bloody toes. Seems I'm not to be dinner after all. Ha ha! I knew it. She's like, what do you mean? Now get back in that cage. I'm gonna cut you up later. He's like, no. This one said apparently I'm to go somewhere else. She's like, what?
Yeah. As I told you, bloody toes. You told me to get along with my job, and it is to get the goat man here.
Give me a deception check.
Yeesh.
You got a crystal, Willie.
You lying.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I lying. Okay, I'm burning that crystal, because I don't think an 8's gonna do it.
Okay.
Come on.
You got this.
I hope so. I really hope so. Because we know how these things turn out, don't we? Yeah, Shiza! A 9. A 9.
Okay.
Oh.
Looks
on.
like we're fighting the red cap, guys. I'm sorry.
Her eyes narrow. And just double check something here.
Can Emin interject?
I am so sorry.
You may, Emin, yes.
Yeah, actually, so the
Thank you,
the
Baron.
job that we are
Right,
on,
right back at you, Charlie.
Thank you, Baron. Thank you.
you see, she wanted something of a picnic. You see, a traveling meal. She's off to see her sister, so it's a little bit of a journey. She wanted us to, take him out, really get his hopes up before we.
She's like, you know what? You don't have to get his hopes up. He's the most horribly optimistic person I've ever met. Just get him out of here. This incessant brightness. It's horrible. Ugh. He's like, see, bloody toes, I told you. Just have to wait, and then the right people come along. He's like, just standing there, just like completely naked. The right people will come along, and everything shall work out. Actually, if I'm to go amongst the others, maybe a little dignity. Just like doing squats. Maybe none of this. No. Okay. And he goes and grabs this bloody like tea towel and like puts it around him like a toga. And he's like, oh yes, one of these I think. And he just like grabs a thing of wine off the side of the thing, just like tears off the thing with his teeth. Ah, yes. And he raises a glass to Baron Dragonborn. A refill for me as well, I think. Glug. He's like just scoffing back the wine here. And
Willie is just staring at Daisha with his eyes wide open, just mouthing, I am so sorry.
and
Now, Ms. Toes.
Willie? Oh, Willie. Sorry.
It had to be done.
Felt necessary.
No, that's
Ms.
awesome.
Toes, if we wanted to get upstairs, what's the fastest way we could do that?
one foot in front of the other, idiot.
True. Well, that's fair. That's on me. I will take that hit.
It's like
Could you offer
she
a
saw where you
direction?
came. She saw where you came from. She's like, you just came from the room with the staircase in it. Why are you asking me that?
Thank you very much. We will get this clown out of your sight.
Now, there is so there's the door to the pantry where you are. There's that corridor bottom left where Willie is now, and there is a door two doors in the top wall there.
Oh.
So
I know this one is
and
the pantry.
Bloody Toes does not care at all. She's not stopping you going anywhere or anything.
Fantastic. Let's crack open the pantry.
So
Okay.
she's like one of those employees that is just completely checked out.
She hates Babylonia.
Nice.
Very good.
Let me do the proper quotes here. She. Where is it? She despises everyone and everything, but she hates Bavlorna most of all. Quotes and quotes.
Good.
So, one for you here, Emin. Boop. As you open up the doorway there, you can see
Bless.
into the pantry. Quite sizable, almost as big as the kitchen.
Wow.
And you peer through there, and you can see inside. Let's see. Do we have? No, we don't have the pantry sound sets. Sorry, excuse these. The vulture's death throes are still going. I got. Let's just go general background noises there instead. There we go. Okay. So as you peer through into the pantry there, you can see it contains dozens and dozens of pickling jars on wooden racks. And as you kind of like step in and have a root around and see what's on offer, you can see that most of the jars are filled with things like pig snouts and toads, small birds, onions, mushrooms, and other cooking ingredients.
Okay.
One of them is not full of pickling fluid, vinegar or whatever, and seems to have a mushroom inside. Just a single mushroom, just kind of like, it's weird because it's like it's against the back of the jar, and then its stalk is like folded as if it's like sitting against the back of the jar, like slumped against the back of the jar.
Huh.
The mushroom is sitting slumped back of the jar,
What?
so it's not just a normal mushroom. Well, I'm not there. Sorry.
What color is it?
It's kind of like a like a white stalk and a red cap with white spots on.
Okay.
Your brother-in-law might know about it.
I think I'm gonna grab it.
Grab the jar.
Yep.
Okay, so you reach up and pull this jar down off the shelf, and at the movement, the mushroom springs up and thunk onto the bottom of the jar, and you see opening on the stalk 2 little eyes and a wide mouth with a beaming smile, and it's moving its mouth, but you can't hear it because it's stuck in the jar. And Emin, sorry, of course, you would know this is a campestry, and it has this exact expression.
Ah! We're keeping him.
Yeah.
We're keeping
No.
it. We're keeping them.
You won't say that
All right.
for very long.
I'm going to, like, holding the jar, I'm gonna like shush him. Just be like, wait. And I'm just gonna pocket it. And
We're keeping him.
You can just
We're
hear
keeping it.
You can just hear it. Dunk, 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 dunk. Your pocket.
so I'm gonna exit the pantry.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say to the others, I think we should head for the horde.
I think you are correct. The longer we wait, the greater risks that she is going to return and discover our
Take your time. Take your time.
shenanigans.
Yeah, let's go to the horde.
Yeah.
So back the way we came.
Righty. If you hold still, I shall teleport you up there. You just go to the staircase. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Okay, so everyone, you just limp out. And Bloody Toes is like, yeah, piss off. And the satyr comes with you. He's like, ding, 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 ding. He's like, bye, Bloody Toes. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. He's like, nah, shut up.
You're welcome.
I think that's how we will be able to note who our allies are, is they're all going to be toxically optimistic. You know?
And yeah, you make your way back into the study with the staircase leading up and the strange bird-like squawks coming from that right room there. And you slowly make your way. What's the marching order here? Who's going up the stairs first?
Willie steps out of the way and waits for the stealthy fairy to go first.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right, so I'll go first. I gotta believe that this satyr's probably behind me.
Sure.
My goodness, you are silent, aren't you? I can't even hear you.
And
You can read. He can read a room. Okay. Let me bring the folks back home to be with you here. You start to clamber
Holy
up
guacamole.
up the stairs there, and as you do, you find yourself emerging into a bedroom. As you peek up above the top of the stairs, a ball of light bobs above the rafters, casting shadows over this room, in which the owner's messy habits are on full display. Rumpled and mouldering rugs share floor space with food scraps, stacks of dirty dishes and tipped over clay pots whose plants have long since died. A bed that occupies one corner of the room has a pile of straw in place of a mattress, and in the opposite corner stands a squat chest of drawers with a watering can resting on top of it. The only other furnishing of note is a stocky wooden chest with a sturdy iron padlock. It sits in another corner between two closed doors.
Okay. What the hell are these other things?
Dead plants?
Dead plants.
Mm-hmm. That's the light. You can see the light there. It's bobbing up.
Yep.
Above.
Okay. Jesus. All right. If I
Now-
recall correctly,
As
seeing
you
this
come
watering
up into the room, there is a shifting of the shadows. And hang on. And that light descends down from the rafters towards you and just bobs silently over your head.
Huh.
Let's put it here,
I
shall
don't
we?
like that.
Hello.
Okay.
So,
Huh.
what can we see here? Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, there's a
Emin!
chest of drawers, the doors, the thirsty plants, and a watering can.
Emin!
Yeah.
Goatman! What do you see up there?
We got some dead plants. There's a chest in one corner. There's a weird light that's moving around my head.
Is it safe to join you then?
I don't know,
Yeah, I'll bring you up so you can see.
All right.
but you know, I think I see a watering can over there, and these plants do look thirsty.
These plants look like they have faces. Mein Gott! Yeah.
So,
If we have learned one thing, it is undoing Babylonia's chaos and madness is always worth doing. So, should we water the plants and stand them up?
I am way ahead of you.
As you actually come up
Um,
into the room and you stop talking for a moment, you do hear a scratch, and that one, and the satyr, who, by the way, would have introduced himself. His name is Vansel.
Vansel.
Yeah, so Vansel's like, I say, this little poplar over here is trying to move across the floor. Splendid. And you can see that the one there next to Vansel, its branches, it's dead, like dry twig branches are kind of scratching on the floor, but it's rooted into this heavy clay pot and it can't pull itself forward. And it's trying to move towards the watering can.
Okay.
All right.
I
Yeah, Willie will start standing them up
have
too. Yeah.
Okay.
a decanter of endless water.
Willie, as you stand them up, all of their branches are all like, windswept, like highlands where like
Mhm.
Joshua trees and things are like lean off to that one
Ah.
side where the wind is coming from all the time.
Yeah.
They're all like leaning in the direction of that watering can.
All right. Without hesitation, then Willie will grab the can closest on the is that a chest of drawers?
Yes, there's that
Right
watering
there.
can there, that green one there. Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
And we'll splash a little bit of water into the one to the north.
Okay.
Not to supersede you, Emin.
Oh no, that's fine.
I think Emin's doing the same to the ones in the south, right?
All right.
To the bottom there.
Yeah.
Yes, so Emin goes over there with the decanter of endless water. You get the watering can. You stand them up, and they're just like reaching up as it's like a fresh summer rain. Like people just like reaching up like that, just like to the water, just like cascading down on them as you water them, and they just thankfully lap it up. Now they don't talk, but one of them holds up a twig, just a moment, in a just a moment kind of way, and they plunge the branches into the soil at their roots and kind of root around in there for a while, and then when they come back up, you can see in the branch held like as if in a hand, there is a black enameled iron key with bits of soil and stuff clinging to it.
Ooh.
But it proffers it to whichever of you was watering it.
Which
free,
one is
Emin. Feel free, Emin.
that? Okay.
So, yeah, that was
Emin will
yours.
take the key. And you know what? In the interest of fairness, before using the key, let's water everybody.
Oh.
So we'll.
Yep.
Willie's got the other one over there. I'll take this one down at the south.
Correct.
Okay. Now, Willie, that's where that chest is there. You see in the bottom right corner.
Okay. So there's these are rugs, I assume.
And there's a
That's
rug
a
next to
bed.
Daisha there. There's the pile of straw. Yeah. in
Oh,
the
okay,
bottom
straw bed.
left. Yeah.
A chest and a chest of drawers, and then tables. All
Chest
right.
and chest of drawers there, and then just the chest of drawers with the watering pot on top, and then just a couple of shelves there. Yeah. The chest. Yes.
So
I'm a bit wary of the
Where's Papa
light,
Izumi?
of the bobbing light. So Willie, once we retrieve the key from these twig things, these plants, and seeing that, he will then turn his attention to the light and begin studying it to see if he can determine what it is, because it seems to be
It's
moving with some intention.
It's just bobbing over Emin's head at the moment. Izumi.
Yeah, like that's worth trusting. Okay, but he'll be studying it. And so whenever you want me to make a roll while Emin and Daisha are doing whatever it is they're going to be doing.
Okay. Just give me an insight check if you want. Yeah.
All right.
And so yes,
Okay.
Daisha, what's you up to?
What's my insight check, you said?
no,
What are you
up
doing?
to?
I am examining the fuzz on this rug.
It's gross.
Yuck. Great.
Mouldering food scraps and just general
Ugh.
grime.
Ooh, nasty. Trying to think of some other.
We've got 2 doors.
Sure, I will check out a door. I'll check out this door.
Emin is going to take a spin around the room to look for any locks that match this like glossy black key.
Okay. The only thing that has a lock is the chest in that bottom right corner.
Okay.
The chest of drawers with the watering can doesn't have anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Willie is making his insight check. Daisha's checking out one of the doors. Can I just examine the chest for traps?
Sure.
I like how you said traps.
I mean, they're not here, but maybe they are. Try.
Investigation?
Yes. Yeah. Investigation or perception.
Natural 20, baby.
Nice. If you got them, folks, let those
Nice.
phoenixes fly, and
Well done.
you are able to see that it seems pretty safe. And you think if you have the key, it's probably okay.
Cool.
Probably.
Probably right up there with "You may certainly try."
Willie, how do you feel about this?
my
door?
favorite is the room appears empty.
Exactly. Well, after many days here, I am sinking. I am not trusting. Do as you see fit. I will stand ready.
How was that insight
Just
check, by
in
the way, Willie?
case.
Sorry, we never.
It was a dirty 21.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Is there any other kind of 21? I defy you to get a nat 21.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
No, it's okay. A total of 21.
Total of 21.
Yes.
Correct.
You see, like, as you're moving around, like, as Emin was, like, searching around the room looking for things with locks, he didn't move his token, but as he leaves, the light bulbs over the head of whoever is closest to the chest.
Oh.
Tag, you're it. Bob's your uncle.
So Phoenix, just a quick aside, One Killer Kitten needs a sub renewal, so I was gonna renew her. So I don't know if you want that to trigger a spin.
Oh, I certainly do.
Oh my god. Alright, hold on here.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let me figure out how to renew her sub.
Thank you, Killican. Okay, so, Daisha, which door are you opening?
I'm opening this door I am in front of right here.
It's locked.
Aww. I'm gonna open this door over here by Emin.
Now,
The
there
horror's
you go, that's the way
awake.
to do it. Okay. Now, Willie, are we going to roll for this spin of the wheel?
Sure. Yeah, you better believe it.
Give me a d4. I'll go
D4.
the same way that Phantom did before. So it's Emin's number 1, and I'm up at number 4. So going around the corner there.
Here we go. Here comes the roll. That's a 2.
A 2. It's you.
Oh, egads, I am going to be hoist upon my own petard. Here it comes.
Killican, what have you done? Let us find out.
All right.
I said,
What do you
let
want
us
me to
find
roll
out.
next?
It's not
What's
working.
my next roll?
Why is that not working? Wait. Sorry. 2 seconds. I said spin. Spin. It doesn't want to spin.
That's right, yeah.
Why is it not working?
No.
Rude.
I broke it. Nuts, it broke again.
Now, let me try that again. 2 seconds, folks. Sorry, look at me out there.
Yeah,
2 is
it was
you.
me.
Yeah, we know, Phantom. We know.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Bear with me. Not sure why that didn't work there. It worked before. As we all
To
witnessed.
quote Willy Wonka, another
There
famous
we go.
Willy. The suspense is terrible. I hope it lasts.
That was advantage. Look at that.
Oh.
Killer Kitten giving Charlie advantage. It's
Oh,
nice.
nice.
So nice.
Very sweet.
Aww.
There
Thank
we
you,
go.
hon. I love you.
So does the wheel, apparently. Okay.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm afraid, Daisha, it is locked. But I do remind you that one Jingle Jangle gave you something for just this occasion.
Oh.
Remember, she gave you a chime of
Special
opening.
tea.
To
Give
help.
me a what?
You were given a chime of opening as the special thing. That's right. You retrieved it from Agden Longscarf's hoard for
Oh,
Jingle Jangle,
yes!
and she said you could use it.
I immediately
Sign
started going to my
open.
inventory just like shit.
This is, by the way, everyone.
Um,
Everyone, before you get excited, this is the only way to get double crystals. If you get the spin of the wheel, you cannot. You
yeah.
cannot buy them anymore. I'm afraid.
Let me see. I'm gonna-
Nice. Nice.
Noise.
But it only has one use. I'm trying to find it now.
I think I had a few. But yeah, please do. Meanwhile,
Okay.
meanwhile, back at the chest.
Well,
which is
you know
open.
what? I have the key. I'm feeling pretty good.
I have the secret.
I gotta believe that this light that is potentially an alarm system is trying to catch somebody breaking in to the chest.
It's not gonna go well. We don't know what the. Yeah, what did the 21 tell me about the light?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Before we
I see
do this, what do we
Phantom-
know about the light?
Phantom's autocorrection is not being nice to you there. I think they meant don't forget Jingle Jangle's gift. It's like don't feel great about Jingle
Great
Jangle's gift.
Yeah, right.
Oh God.
I mean, maybe they're concerned. I don't know. So, Willie, sorry, what was that?
What did the 21 reveal about the enigmatic light that is so?
That it is focused on whoever's closest to the chest.
Oh, that was it. That was it. Okay, there was just
Okay.
focused on him. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, do it. It should be fine. And Willie will take a cautious step back into the corner of the room.
Oh my god.
Crackles of energy. Love it.
Hey, you know what?
Do it.
Ooh. Vansel, do you want to do us a
Vansel.
favor? Vansel,
Yes.
I think Emin has need of you.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course,
come here.
my savior. Yes.
I need you to do me a favor.
What's that?
I'm gonna give you this key.
Thank you.
Oh, we're
I'm
horrible.
gonna take a step back.
Sure.
Now, this key is going to open that chest.
Okay.
All right?
Splendid.
That's
Fine.
all I need you to do.
Finders keepers, yes.
No,
not quite.
No.
Oh, how the deal changes all of a sudden. I see. Yes.
Consider this a favor for keeping you from getting chopped up and eaten.
Yeah. Vansel,
You
we
hear-
open
you hear
a key
Corey's-
for you.
You hear Corey's voice from like 2 stories away. He's like, "Don't do favors for anyone." What are you doing?
Yeah.
He's like, I mean, the rules of reciprocity. What's in it for me?
We opened a lock for you. You open a lock for us. Incredibly fitting. Also,
Very well
it is
put.
proportional. Yeah. Look at his face.
No, I was reading Phantom's comment.
Oh. You go first by Justin. Exactly.
Exactly.
And he's like, yes, fair's fair. Yes, I do owe you something for my gratitude. So, a opening of a door for a door.
Yay.
Hey, Hans, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope everyone's doing great. We are in Wild Beyond the Witchlight in Bavalona's cottage. They are trying to get a satyr to open up a scary lock for them because they're worried about the bobbing ball of light above them.
No. Not a door for a door, a lock for a lock.
Lock for a lock.
That's semantics. Yeah, I know what I meant.
Okay.
Yes, fair enough. Give it over. And I must say that all those fine folks who just came through with that half-elven friend of ours, Hans, I think they should do !enter and jump into our giveaway, don't you? We're going to be giving it away very, very soon. CZRPG, I have a fabulous author of the realm, so just wonderful, wonderful stuff.
Ansel, I think you had a little too much wine.
I had not had enough, I thank you. And
If you think he's bad, you should see his sister Gretel.
yes, everyone, jump in that giveaway, thanks. Cheers, Phantom. Okay, so, as you do that and you step away, the small, intensely glowing light hovers directly above the satyr, and they clop over to the chest and go down on their little fuzzy knees. As they do, the toga parts on the back and their buttocks poke out.
Yep.
It's like, oh, just a moment here. Yes, it looks like it's the same kind of design and coloration here. Oh, I found the keyhole. Just a moment. Yes. Goes in here and turn. Click. Oh, it clicked. And
Why is it clicking?
and he opens it up.
And
Well done, Vansel. Thank you very much.
The
Please
chest is
to give
open.
the key back to Emmons there.
Oh, no, certainly. I have no need of it. It has done its job, as have I. And he's just like skipping around the room in circles around the stairway.
How fun.
Oh my god, I'm waiting for the other shoe.
okay.
So, the chest is open, and in the corner there.
And the ball of light?
It's just hovering. I think after Vansel goes off and starts skipping around, the ball rises up into the rafters again and just hovers in the center.
Fantastic. All right. What is in the chest?
What's in the box? Well, as you peer inside, you see a few things. A 12-inch tall marionette. It has faces on opposite sides of its head. One face is a moon, and the other is a sun.
Oh.
It's very nicely made. Looks like it'd be worth a pretty penny.
Hold on. Go back to the Witchlight Carnival handouts. Go into the Coven Thieves. There is a moon and a face. That's something to Endolin. We need to take that.
Okay.
We need to take that. That's going to be something for her, because one of the thieves that I saw had that same kind of face. So,
Yes.
all right.
So, yes, you get this sun and moon-faced marionette.
Yep.
There is a unpunched ticket to the Witchlight Carnival.
Oh.
And, Emin, you kind of like breathe a sharp breath in as you look at this. It is signed, but not by Mr. Witch or Mr. Light. It is signed by Isolde, the first owner of the Witchlight Carnival, and one who is now in a different carnival. A carnival that is a domain of dread, and one port of call for Krigg and his friends in Barovia and beyond in the near future, potentially.
Very interesting.
Whether Krigg will still be around or not, I'm not sure. But one of the ladies of the Thanes is imprisoned in the other dark carnival.
Wow. Okay. So that's it. The marionette and an unpunched.
Sorry, one more. So yeah, there's the marionette, the unpunched ticket with Isolde's signature on it, who was the carnival's original owner, as you remember, before she did the deal with Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, and 3 spell scrolls.
3 spell scrolls.
Yes, tied together with a lute string. Yeah, the musical lute.
Okay.
And if you open them up and show them to Willie, I think would be very knowing of such things. All 3 of them are identify.
Nice.
No! Oh my god. Okay.
Useful stuff.
Beautiful.
Okay. Meanwhile, Daisha,
I open my door.
are you going to use your chime of opening?
Yeah.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
There might be a one shot for this. I wonder if there is.
Well, don't start it now.
Let's see. Oh, actually, there's a open treasure with chest. Chest with treasure in it. Let's do it. Here it comes.
Right.
So that's very loud. Positive. There you go. Treasure.
Yay!
There's also opening an empty chest. I'm just out of curiosity. Sorry, allow me. Let me turn it down a bit. Sorry. Yeah, opening an empty chest.
Hey, where'd you go?
I went into the room. Is that wrong?
I mean, 2 seconds.
I see.
Empty chest is
Maybe I
kind of a
shouldn't say
letdown.
what I
It's-
see.
it's
Maybe I'm
rather
not
quiet.
supposed to be
I thought we
here.
were gonna get the Santrobone with it or something.
Yeah.
I was just trying to see. I thought they might have that.
You're right, Roble. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have it. Oh, okay. It might be this one. Here we go. I'll try this one. So, Daisha, you activate the chime of opening. Ooh, I like that one.
Well, okay, yeah. That
And the door opens.
is that an actual SFX?
Yeah, it's the knock.
wow,
It's the knock spell, which is actually with a
Oh.
knock. I liked how that played. That was awesome.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
the cheesiest yet most satisfying SFX yet. Yeah, Rebel Jacks. There are some in here. Okay, so yeah, you are able to open that up there, Daisha, with that magic. And I guess the dynamic lighting is not set to block movement as you just walk through the door.
I did. I'm sorry. I apologize. There's a giant golden frog in here.
2 seconds, please.
Colby just screamed, "What?" from the bathroom.
Well, it sounds like a room for you and I to enjoy, Daisha.
Let's
Yes.
us. We're going to have to leave things here, folks. We did hit our allotted time. But as Daisha opens the door to Bavlona's hoard, we
Ooh.
shall leave you with a description of what lies beyond the door as it creaks open, and you regard a musty room that looks like a miser's attic. Lying in tall heaps are discarded blankets, quilts, cushions, and clothing of all shapes and sizes. Not to mention musical instruments, toys, dolls, jewelry boxes, flower vases, child-sized caskets,
Oh, wow.
and broken furniture.
What?
Among the heaps of junk are a few oddities, including a stag's skull hanging on one wall, a white porcelain jar with chicken legs standing on a table, a fancy helmet placed on the faceless head of a wooden mannequin, a 5-foot-long bronze statue of a giant frog squatting in the corner, its mouth agape and filled with an impenetrable darkness. A weak croaking sound calls your attention to a tiny, shriveled figure lying on the floor. It let out a final gasp before it dies. A lornling lies murdered
Wait.
in the center of the floor.
God.
And as you walk and look down at this pathetic creature and the various bric-a-brac cluttered around the space, a shape moves in the gloom, off in the corners and the shadows of this chamber. A dark humanoid figure lurking among the junk clutches at a large spool of thread in one hand and rushes forwards towards you both. You throw up your arms in defense, but it just goes past you. Emin, you see a shadow, insubstantial, just come bursting out of that room. It goes running past you. The light up in the rafters starts descending rapidly towards it. It sprints across the room. The light comes lower and lower, and as it does so, it starts to crackle dangerously with electricity. It lashes out, smashing into the floor next to you, and the shadow dives, narrowly avoiding the strike, through the open window and disappears. And we shall leave things there.
Wow.
Okay, my friends. There we go. A massive, massive thank you to my lovely players and everyone who's joined us. We had a bunch of people in the whole time today. Thank you so much. Not in the least due to those fantastic raids that we had. So many wonderful raiders coming through. Thank you so much for all of those. Wonderful to see everyone, as always. And thank you for joining us for this, our first session in our anniversary weekend, as we have hit 2 years here on Twitch. And let us thank you in a more substantial manner, as we would like to offer you the wonderful CZRPG's Encounters in the Feywild to one lucky winner. If you are not already, ! Enter in chat for your chance to win, and we shall draw that in just a moment. We will be carrying on the celebrations later today, or first thing tomorrow if you're in that part of the world. 7 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Japanese Time on Friday. We will be playing one-shot roulette with our fantastic guests. Let me show them to you once more. Boom. we'll be joined by Reed, aka Warrior Streak from the Games Tavern, Josh the Pirate from Corsair's Cove, Patch from QuestJunkiesUK, and Swag, our very own good friend here. They will be playing through a 100% randomly generated game. We have no idea what's going to happen or where it's going to happen. The characters have been generated so they can try and get an idea of how to play them. Completely randomly generated. The stats, the skills, the equipment, the magical items, the trinkets, everything randomly generated. And we will be rolling the location and plot points at the start of the session, a mere 5 minutes or so before we start. The only time I have to prepare is when the characters are introducing themselves, and then we dive straight in. If you want to see how it turns out, and it's always good, please do join us for that later. And then on Friday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern, or Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Japanese time, we will be playing the inaugural session of something I hope we get to do several times more in the future. The new style of play that we have called Rift Raiders. Parts of the multiverse have started bleeding into each other, and it has emerged that two adventuring parties are questing for the same magical and resplendent jewels at the end of a haunted tomb. Two parties of adventurers on two channels with two DMs will be racing through the same dungeon to see which can reach the goal first. They will be here on QuestJunkiesUK with me as the DM, dreaded GM, DM Charlie, the Maharishi and Sabrina from our Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign, Mame to those who know. And on the other channel, the wonderful GM Workshop has helped me design the dungeon and is running the other team. Mother of Bunnies, Shez from our Barovia and Beyond campaign, Swag, who is up there in the one-shot roulette as well, and Petiola from their own community will be joining them. And both teams will be going through the dungeon as quickly as possible, and we shall see which team reaches the grand prize first. And they shall claim victory by raiding into the other channel and seeing. It's going to get so tense at the end. I'm not gonna watch the other channel because we're going to have the map on screen and show just how far each team has gone through. So you can, if you have the ability to have both streams open, you can see just how they are progressing there. If you sub or gift a sub during those sessions, in one-shot roulette, you can get to roll that wheel, spin that wheel of shenanigans there, which causes all kinds of fun to happen. And in the Rift Raiders, because GM Workshop does not have the wheel, unfortunately, so we will just be doing wild magic surges, but it will be a very interesting time regardless. Do not worry. And then we're rounding off our celebratory weekend with Candlekeep Mysteries. Also, people who love a good wild magic surge, come and cause them some trouble if you so desire. Now, that is all for the weekend. In the one-shot roulette and the Rift Raiders games, we have sets of dice to give away from Phoenix Dice. We have big, huge encounter bundles from CZRPG to give away to lucky winners, and wonderful products from Troll Lord Games as well. And in Candlekeep Mysteries, we also have CZRPG and Troll Lord Games giveaways for you as well. Please do jump in there and see if you can win all of these wonderful things and celebrate with us regardless. Now, that'll bring us into next week. Tuesday is Rime of the Frost Maiden, then it's back to Out of the Abyss. They made it! They reached the surface! They are out of the Underdark! And it was a very emotional time. I cried. Stephanie and Colby will be not surprised to hear, as they've experienced that several times.
No.
I made myself cry, as I do. It's been months and months and months. 100 sessions, nearly. I think, was it 60 sessions? I think it was, actually. Sam was saying after.
Wow.
But, yeah, they managed to get through all of the dangers of the Underdark, and they made it to the surface, and they're going to go right back down there to attack the demons that are coming out of the abyss. But hey,
yay!
We shall enjoy some time in the surface world. And I just, I please, everyone, check out the VOD. It's really, really, just, I just enjoyed so much just coming up the dark tunnel and seeing the stars in the entrance of the tunnel up ahead, and then describing the mountain valley at night with the moonlight dancing. Oh yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. And there were some surprises in there, which I was very happy to reveal, which are giving some spoilers and some hints and tips about what might be coming up in our miniature summer campaign, The High Seas. So if you are following what's been happening in Icewind Dale, Deadlands, Out of the Abyss, and that will all be coming together and accumulating into what happens in the High Seas starting next month. So keep an eye on that. We have our Session 0 offline next week, and we're looking forward to that, and can't wait to bring you all of the fabulousness that will be that miniature campaign. Now, that is all for us today, folks. We have one last thing to do, and that is to draw a lucky winner. Let me make sure everyone is in here. Hellish Shadow was the last one in there. Yep, they're in there. Great. Okay, good luck, everybody. I'm closing the entries. Done. Okay, good luck, everyone. The copy of CCRPG's Encounters in the Feywild is going to, assuming they're still around, Turbo KKV. Congratulations, my friend. A regular visitor here. Let's just double check they are still around. They are still in the chat. Yes, great. Coming up in the users there. Congratulations, Turbo. I will be sending a message with your link to claim your prize, and I hope that you have as much fun in the Feywild as we are. Okay, a massive thank you to my lovely players. Again, shout out to Scarlett. Hope she gets better soon and will be with us next week. She comes stumbling up the stairs. Did I hear you making deals? And we shall see what happens. Everyone, yes, do not miss more chances to win coming up in the all of the sessions over this weekend. And we shall see you all again very, very soon. Those of you who followed today, thank you so much. And for the subs and the raids, fantastic, thank you. If you followed us, I will give you that followers Discord invite in your Twitch Whispers. Keep an eye out for that in the very near future. And we shall catch you all again very, very soon. Thank you so much, everybody. And let's head off raiding and go and say hello to someone else. See if any of our stream team are on at the moment. Let's have a look here. Who's on? Who's on? Critical Role? No, they're good.
They're probably fine.
Probably fine. Okay, none of the stream team are on, but one of our guests for tomorrow's Rift Raiders, Dreaded GM, is doing some world building and homebrew. Yeah, I saw it, Phantom. We're on the same length. Hey, nice mate. So yes, let us go over and see this wonderful, wonderful man. It was his raid into our Curse of Strahd campaign that kickstarted this whole thing, really. This becoming a channel and being a whole thing and meeting all of you lovely people. So let us raid him back. And everyone, do stick around for that raid. You can get yourself some dream pies and buy some advantages and things for our players. Disadvantages for me, if you're so inclined. And we shall see what they're up to over there. And thank you so much for joining us today. Right, okay, folks, let's wrap it up there. Stick around for that raid. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai.
Oyasumi!